Time to go away.
Tell the wonder to go away.
It could be Bradley.
It's probably Bradley.
Because it
He's
pinged in the other one.
Yeah, he got pinged.
Yeah.
I bet.
So, this is the first session of Arithia. We begin our story on Octvan 1st, the last month of autumn. It's slowly getting into the winter months now, and with the god of seasons out of commission, as most people would say, the winter colds are coming on quite fast in many places. But as per the celebrations go, Octvan 1st is autumn's giving, meaning that the Allfathers and the elections that have been brought them into the palace are over, and they are now trying to win the favour of many of the different courts, meaning that the kings of the courts are opening up their cities and palaces to many onlookers from different places, encouraging peace all across the land, and basically just trying to make it a bit of a happier place up there. There's celebrations and festivals going on all across the world, but none so quite as powerful and exciting as those in the water court, where races and people from all across the elemental court come together quite often to have a little more fun. The rules are less harsh around there, a little more lenient. We're going to cut immediately to one specific person who already knows who they are, so if the others would either like to move to another chat to talk or just deafen, that's completely up to you guys as we move to Sky.
Should we jump into private chat?
I was going to just go to... Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Dylan's gone game chat.
Alright, see you guys in a minute.
Time for voice practice. Whoever's watching, I'd like to apologise in advance for being a guy playing a female character. It was down to cool names, and this one was the one that came up. Yeah.
Have you got a voice then?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Oh god. Okay. So, as per your official opening, Monsoon asks for you specifically, basically walking out into the guild base and calling out your name. After catching your attention, you're taken into his office right next to the main bar in the Sea Shanty Inn. It's going to open, gives you a little praise. You know, all of your work you've been doing is quite good, as up till late.
Thank you.
And gonna attempt to move into character as we begin this little roleplay. So, Sky, I have an offer for you if you're up for it. I need someone who is down low in terms of the guild ranks, but trustworthy on my part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely low. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Well, you're not at the lowest rank, or else we wouldn't be having this conversation. You've definitely shown your worth. I need something picked up from the Kyrian Roman baths in the city of Reston. There's no real time limit on this at all. Just really something I need picked up in the coming weeks, coming months, whatever works.
Okay, weeks, right. I'll probably just immediately get on it.
Well, I just need someone who I can trust to pick it up, really. Can't really pass it off to one of the others around the group, but I trust you not to open it, I hope.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm just like, you want me to get a thing? I'll get the thing.
Yeah. It's a private item, so yes, I'd hope. Just return it as soon as it's cut, or...
Yeah, definitely not opening that then.
No worries at all. 30 gold will be my price for you, unless if you have any issues along the way, but we can talk about those when you return.
That seems good.
And a scout if you need it to pick it up halfway on the way back.
Right.
If you wish to drop it off in a town nearby, I can arrange a scout to pick it up, just for the first. Yeah, just for the last leg.
I think I'll just bring it back.
Right. Yes, the woman there doesn't really enjoy my company anymore. Her name is Adeline Jayri. just in case you need to write that down. She'll be the woman you need to look for.
Definitely not just putting this into notes. Okay, done that.
Alright. He kind of gives a short nod. Well, do go grab a drink. Just tell them it's from me on the house.
Oh, thank you.
No worries at all. I hope to see you in the next few weeks.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll be back as soon as I am able to be.
No worries. And you're off work at the bar as well. I've already discussed things with them.
Oh, cool.
Have a good day.
Bye. You too.
We'll let everyone back.
What, did,
Yeah,
would I don't think I would have told him that I have a bar job.
Oh, was it not at the main bar?
No.
Okay, then forget that last bit.
Oh, okay. It was
Yeah.
like a sort of not back alley, back street, but like a not a popular one
yeah.
and not a rundown one.
Okay, I thought you worked at the... No, yeah, just forget what you just said.
No.
Then. So yeah,
Okay,
you still
okay.
need to tell the people you work for that you're going to be off work.
Yeah, I will plan on doing that and probably get caught up.
No worries
Right.
at all. Alright, we'll get everyone else back.
How's my voice?
It was good, I like it. It's not too far off your own
Yay.
voice, easy to keep up. Good evening,
Hello.
guys.
Hello.
We will now cut to you guys as I get out my secondary book.
We've all been kidnapped.
We've already finished an entire book.
No, the first one's the law book and the other one's the plan book. Don't question it. It's okay. Okay.
We all wake up after being kidnapped by Zach.
No. So we're going to begin first with Christian's character. So if you'd like to give us a short introduction of what you look like, kind of if you want to add a picture to the Arithia dice rolls, go ahead. But yeah, just introduce yourself to the party, since you'll all see each other later. It saves time.
Right, could you just send the picture you have of me?
Yes, I can. Well, yeah,
Yes.
it's showing up on the screen, so yeah, I'll shoot one into chat.
Yes, I am a Asimar, wearing a yellow robes with some armor strapped to it.
Brilliant.
Uh,
Absolutely amazing.
yeah, I've got a shield, I guess, and a hammer. Woo.
This is so good. This is going really well. I love this.
Well, I have now done the description of myself.
Yeah, you have. Here's a picture that I have not cropped at all on my drawing app.
Woo.
So, yeah. As said in your opening statement, you were kind of searching around for a specific person, kind of stepping through the slightly snowy streets as things begin to cool down. There's a lot of people moving about towards the main centre of the city, where there's a huge festival going on at the moment. But in the current outer edges, there isn't too much celebration going on. But there is a small library nearby where it seems people of lower classes are picking up food and different things for the holiday season. There's a lot more giving going on at the moment.
I will head over to the library.
Alright. As you kind of step into the library, there is a tall, kind of very elven woman handing out most of the food to the majority of the people. The library itself is grand, with very wooden structures, lots of ancient books, statues, and just an all-round very magical feel to it. And she's kind of standing near the front, writing down names, making sure that people aren't coming up twice, and is fair and just with her reasoning of giving people food, but still very giving when she needs to be. So we have the library.
Good evening, madam.
And
Fuck you. I was going to use that in my campaign.
you can still use it in yours.
Okay, but I want everyone to know that I found it before. I'm not taking it from them.
I had that one downloaded too.
Oh god. They're
I
all
didn't.
they're all just for kind of like visual effect in case somebody's imagination wasn't working today. So yeah, she's gonna turn towards Riviera.
Arcalia as well. Crossover.
Hello. Yes, I'm looking for some information. I was wondering if you had any books
Yes, I do.
about. Yes. Looking. Yes. Do you have any recently made books or news articles or anything? Actually.
I can give you the local newspaper if that's what you're hoping for.
Yes. Yes, please.
What kind of things are you looking for in particular? She kind of hands
I'm
you over
looking
this 3-page.
for the name of a man named. The name of a man. No, I know the name of the man. I'm looking for a man named. Darian and another man named Reuben.
Reuben. I've not heard the Darian before, but Reuben. Seemingly he's a local at one of the bars down the street.
Ah,
A reoccurring
that makes
customer.
more sense.
Yes, we used to have. Well, that doesn't really matter. But yes, he's probably drinking, if I'm honest. If that is who you're looking for.
Oh, I must go find this drunkard then.
Well,
As he may have information I require. Here is a silver for your help.
thank you very much.
I will give her a silver
Mhm.
for help with her work and charity. And head on looking for this bar with this person in.
Alright. So as you kind of step down the road, you eventually see what seems like an inn with a lot of people stumbling outside, some of them a bit more drunk than others. And with the celebrations going on, a lot of them are looking for cheap booze, which is coming straight out of the place, which you can see up on the sign is the Sea Shanty Inn.
I will enter the Sea Shanty Inn.
Alright, and we will cut to George. Please introduce yourself.
Okay.
Wandering around the streets as well.
Where is my? So I'm not in the inn at the moment. I'm still wandering around.
Yeah, so you're just coming down the street because I want one thing to happen before you get there.
Okay. Well, I'm a sort of cloaked figure. I sort of covering my facial features. I've got a quite a big glaive that is probably at the moment just resting on my back. And yeah, I don't have very discernible armor. It doesn't look like I'm a part of any faction or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's me.
All right. So as you're kind of stepping down, more aware of where you're going and what you're looking for, you eventually hear some shuffling from just beside you down one of the alleyways as this very old, scraggly guy kind of tries to reach out and grab onto the back of your cloak.
Sir, have you seen a rat?
No.
He stole my books.
I'm sorry, I've not seen anything.
No, he's a very intelligent rat, you see. He's
A real rat or like a...
Yes. He's stealing the books to become a magician.
Okay, sir. Do you is anyone looking after you, or is there someone I should find?
No. I need to find the rat.
I'll be on the lookout.
Good. If you find him, I need my books back.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
And he kind of like scuttles back into the alleyway and sits down between two boxes, just like flipping through this old leather book he has with the knife, this really raggedy knife beside him, muttering about this sentient rat.
Well, that was interesting.
As you wander along as well, you eventually make it out to the front just as Riviera is stepping in as well. And that is when Cassius is going to come along too, as you approach the inn as well. All three of you entering it around about the same time.
I'm a very confident, posh man. Very noticeable. I am an angel with very big wings. I'm not buying time to find my picture. Where did he go?
I have like a screenshot if you want it.
There we go. I found him.
Yeah, you found him. That's good. There we go.
He has wings. This picture doesn't have wings, but he has wings.
This is bro. Now we have more of his kind of like drawn face coming off of me. Yeah, kind of big white. No, they're black wings, aren't they?
They're black wings, yeah.
Just get a perfection. So as all three of you kind of step into the bar at the same time, you see the bar itself.
After you.
Who are you saying that?
Both of them.
Amazing. Oh god.
I walk ahead.
I'll nod and walk ahead.
Oh. I love this. This is going really well. So the bar itself is filled with quite a few people, many of them just looking like they're there to have a good time. Considering it's around about noon at the time, you would expect a lot of people to have a bit more restraint, but you know, with the holiday going on, it's the first of the new month, almost the end of autumn, people are getting hammered. The bar itself is kind of a large open area, very high ceilinged, and the central bar area is this massive keg of alcohol above, and then multiple little ones to mix into different fancier drinks, surrounded by the central pillar. The central pillar, which has a bunch of smaller bottles and drinks for very, very specific things.
I will try to go to the bar and talk to the person at the bar.
Alright. So as you kind of step in immediately, a woman passes by all of you, 3 kegs of heavy beer in hand and a massive joint of meat in your other. She kind of steps over, gives you a quick glance. She's like, alright, I'm the only one working the floor at the moment. We're getting new people in, so just if you need something, call me over. I'll be there as soon as possible, alright? Go to my husband at the bar. And she kind of steps off to other people. There's the guy. Yeah, so you're going to step up to the bar. Do the others want to join? Or is it just
Yes,
Yeah, I'll step up.
I'm going to buy a bottle of alcohol.
Ah, whole bottle.
Yes, a whole.
I'm waiting for something from George now. So,
I'm going to buy some cranberry juice.
yeah, Sky, you'd be walking in probably around about now as the others are getting to the bar. There's some cranberry juice.
Oh, is this my cue? This is my...
Yeah, there we go. So as the bartender kind of glances up to look at you guys, you know, handing out as many drinks as he can and passing some off to kind of the overlay to where his wife can pick them up. Kind of gives you a quick nod and a smile. He's like, well, you guys definitely aren't regulars here. What can I get you guys?
Cranberry juice, and if you could direct me to my my good friend Reuben Kirian, please.
Reuben,
Alright,
alright.
who did you say?
Reuben Kirian.
Oh, do you have an appointment? I'm here to see him too. If I need to wait, I can sit out here.
I'm
May
sure
I
it'll
have a
be fine.
bottle of wine?
Wine. The guy kind of looks between you. He's like, well, if you're both looking for him, I don't think he takes appointments, but he's just over there, and he kind of gestures to the corner of the room where this man seems to be sitting, kind of drinking alone, and calls up over to the woman to try and order another drink. She comes to be sitting, kind of twiddling with the knife while he waits for his next drink to come.
So who are you, my good friend?
Adelon, it's good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
You
And you? And I'll
Newton?
ask George as well his name.
Oh,
Uh.
I'm gonna walk over to
You
Ruben's
ignore
table.
it. I love it. I love it. That's perfect.
Well, I'm going to wait for my cranberry juice.
Okay.
Who do you say this character was? The latest picture?
The latest picture is Ruben Kirion. The man that the two people are looking for. So Adelon kind of hands over this tall glass of cranberry juice, and he's like, "Just one copper piece, good sir."
I will pay him his 1 copper piece.
He gives you a short nod and slides it back over to himself. He's like, "Enjoy," and then grabs a whole bottle of wine and turns back to Cassius. He's like, "Now, red or white, and do you like it fruity or kind of a bit more bland?"
Your finest quality one you have.
That'll be upwards of about 100 gold. Are you sure you can afford that?
We don't have to go that exquisite. It's just a fun bottle of wine.
More of the 1 to 10 then.
Yes.
He kind of brings out a selection.
I'll slide over a gold piece and take the finest bottle I see.
Alright. He hands over a bottle of red wine, kind of about half a year old. He's like, "Well, for you, sir. How many glasses?"
Well, at the moment, just one. Unless you'd like to join me in drinking.
"I'm alright, I've got work to do." He kind of hands over a glass and then steps off to the other end of the bar, just around the circle, to tend to other people. As we go to Cole, who's stepping over to Reuben. Reuben seems to be shifting a bit in his seat, his eyes moving across the room a little as he's twiddling the knife, keeping it close to his chest and eyes focused on the room. They immediately lock to you once you come within range that you're not heading somewhere else, and he watches you the whole way over to the door, not the door, to his table.
I'm gonna. Is there a spare seat?
There is a spare seat, yeah.
I'm gonna sit down at his table.
Okay. He kind of shifts up and straightens off his back. "Can I help you?"
I've been told you know how to get down to the core.
He kind of looks around the room one more time before putting both elbows on the table and leaning towards you. "And who told you that?"
Well, that's not important.
"What do you need down there?"
It's not important either, is it?
"And how much are you going to pay for the information?"
Well, that depends. How much are you charging?
"How much have you got?"
At the moment, 5 gold pieces.
"Well, I'll give you what I know, at least. It's definitely not that your wings fall off or anything fucking happens down those clouds. Because people come up and down all the time." He kind of shifts again, clearly looking to see if anyone's listening. "There's some people that can go up and down with ease. I met one back in the day, a man named Skyfall. They used to know, and I believe they did go up and down quite a bit, but haven't seen them since. You know, some people found out."
And who was it that found out about him?
"There's many different people that would try and stop you going up and down. They don't really want whatever lives down there getting up here. Some call it for safety, others think there's some kind of conspiracy, if I'm honest."
I see. Is that all you know?
"Well, that's all I can really say out here, if I'm honest."
Can you say more if we go somewhere else?
"Most likely." A younger man steps up to the table with some drinks in hand, kind of glances between you and Reuben, like, "Here's your drink, sir," and then hands one to you as well, and then steps off and heads back towards the bar area. Reuben gives a...
Sorry, were you expecting someone else? Who's this drink for?
I didn't order 2. They must have gotten something wrong, but I'm not going to say no to free drinks.
Neither.
Now, do you have anywhere we could go? And if anyone wants to step in at any point, you can.
Oh, I'll step in actually. So I've been heading over.
So yeah, you see the kind of cloaked, bit hooded man who seems to be walking around the bar, hand off the drinks and walk off. And you begin to step over as well.
Good evening, sir. I believe, though, that was an unlicensed server, as the delightful woman at the front door said she was the only one serving today.
He kind of gives a quick look and he's like, really?
This is what she said when I entered.
That's true, I heard that too.
He kind of shifts the drink back. He's like, yeah, that would make sense. Sorry, can I ask a name quickly from both of you?
Just gonna go reach out to shake his hand.
He's not gonna shake it, he's gonna move his hand back towards his chest.
I'm just gonna hold my hand out and say, I'm Arithia.
Yes.
And you are Reuben, I hear.
Yes, Reuben, carry on. Do you need me as well?
Coincidentally, yes.
And what do you need exactly? And he begins like kind of sloshing about the drink and staring at it to see if there's anything different about it.
I'm looking for a man, a Darien gas stock.
His eyes go wide as he kind of sits. The drink that he was sloshing about now just kind of shakes in his hand a little before he puts it down. Why are you looking for someone like that?
Because it's my job.
I don't think I want to talk to you if you're on the same side as that kind of person.
Oh, no, I'm not doing anything for him. I'm here for his absolution.
His what?
His spiritual awakening.
I don't know what kind of cultist shit you're up to, dude, but I do not want to get involved. I do not fuck with the crown of stars, understand me here. As he starts to slowly get up and prepare to leave.
Very well. I'll just let him leave.
Alright. He kind of turns and looks at Cole for a moment. We can discuss this later if needs really be, but if not, then I'll be on my way.
Where do you want to discuss it?
Well, just give me a time and place and I will try to be there. Unless you're free now.
I mean, I'm free now.
You see a kind of dagger slam right into the wall right beside Reuben, kind of grazing past his shoulder but not quite hitting him. Came from beside the bar in someone's attempt to hit him.
I'm going to draw my glaive.
Someone doesn't like you.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, amazingly. She kind of turned back, you see, because I thought that would fly over your head about she's the only one on the floor. The man who had passed over a drink, seeing that he hadn't drinking the drink, and you guys were in his way. The man standing beside the bar now kind of flips up his hood for a moment as almost arcane magic ripples around both of his arms from some kind of bracelet. As he glances over, locks eyes with Riviere for a moment, and shouts out, "Deathbringer."
Spicy.
What's that? Who's bringing death? I don't want that.
You leave this place immediately, understand?
Very well then. But, I mean, were you not attempting to bring death here?
You are the one who brings death upon many others. Many others, just as I. You notice down beside your book, the first page is glowing slightly through the pages.
And who might you be?
I don't think I need to give names. As he goes and touches the edge of the bar and sets it alight, the guy at the bar, main bartender, is like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude?" Starts trying to grab things to put out the fire, while other people, very drunken, see fire, smell smoke, and start to move out. Many of them not quite in it enough to understand that there's about to be a bar fight going down, and some of them actually encouraging a fight because they're that far gone.
I was leaning against that counter.
Well, fuck you.
Well, fuck you!
Alright.
Yeah.
You got anything to
I
say?
think I'm gonna grab out my shield and my hammer and start walking up to him.
Alright. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, well, fuck
Let's
you!
go,
Well, fuck
first
you!
initiative.
Well, we don't have an initiative chat, do we?
No, we do not. I will make one of those. God, he's going first. Jesus Christ.
I have amazing initiative.
Brilliant.
He is.
Oh,
Oh,
my
damn.
God.
He is
First
not
roll is a
going
one.
He's
first.
not going first. He's going to get stabbed in the back.
Well, I'm not going last.
Alright. Yeah, no. I think we know who's going last. If somebody wants to deal with initiative, I'm going to load up the battle map. It should be very, very
I do
cool,
it?
hopefully.
Or
Yes, please, if you can.
well, actually, I'm going first. Maybe not me.
Anyone who likes numbers and writing. please
I
go
got
ahead.
it. It's pretty cool here.
In the initiative chat, then.
I thought we didn't have one.
We do now.
Yeah, I just made one.
We didn't have it 5 seconds ago.
Well, we have it now. Okay.
Is rage an action or a bonus action?
Bonus,
Okay, good.
I think.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I've gone
Dylan's the
live
one
with-
that's been playing a barbarian.
If
So.
you guys are able to see the battle map.
Whoa.
Battle map,
It's
let's
actually
go.
going to change because he's here. I didn't know where everyone was going to be, so I put you all around the kind of same table. Alright, so would anyone like to change their position from those points? Because that's where I kind of envisioned everyone is at this point in time.
Would I be a bit closer?
Of course.
He was
So
on a
he-
table over listening on us, I think.
Yeah.
So this was... He was at the edge of the bar. He tossed it across to where you
No, I
guys
mean,
were standing.
Zach was.
I was.
It was on one of the neighbouring tables.
Do you want to be here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. And then Cassie's
So-
just kind of like there. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong picture. I've got to hold on.
He needs to actually go in the centre of a square.
I snip tooled my character and then accidentally snip tooled a new one without realising.
Oh, right.
Let me just bring it back up.
No worries at all. Yeah, has anyone got the initiative down?
Yes, it's down there. Dylan did it.
Alright, awesome.
So I guess as things started getting more aggressive, this girl, woman, whatever you want to age, shouts, "Oi, fuck off!" and draws 2 swords and runs up to attack
Alright, go
the
ahead.
dude that just set the bar on fire.
Yeah, he's attacking the ball. What a dick. Alright. That unfortunately doesn't hit. You see as he hears your yell and kind of like steps back and dodges the first slash. And yeah, we're using one action, reaction, interaction.
Yeah, and I use my bonus action to rage, so...
Alright. Bonus action to rage. Understood. Alright. So then up next we have him. He's going to turn and see you attempting to attack him. He'll be like, "You're not part of this, girl," and he's going to attempt to shove you back. So...
What's that? Is that a...
So that's a strength.
I think it's athletics.
Yeah, it's a strength.
He's going to be doing
or-
athletics.
Can
I
I
think it's the
just...
same as the raffle.
Am I allowed
Yeah.
to dodge it instead of trying to fight
so
it?
it's strength
Good.
strength or dex from you.
I would much rather do dex.
You got to beat a 9. All right, so you're able to kind of like dodge the size the attempts to shove you. Yeah.
This does concern...
So that'd be
This does concern me,
interaction.
okay? Oh my god, that was bad.
That was interaction. And then
I think shoving is an attack technically.
Yeah.
good point.
Or are we calling shove an interaction here now?
'Cause-
I have no idea.
yeah, it's just normally shoves an attack.
Yeah,
It's
shove.
the same as grappling.
Alright, well, okay. Well, he has extra attack anyway.
Oh.
We'll just, yeah, we're gonna. That's an attack. So the extra attack, he's gonna get out his kind of short sword blade and attempt to slash you. 11.
He does not slash me.
We've got to wait for the first nat 20, you know. Alright, so yeah, as he goes to slash, he misses you as well, seemingly in a dodge battle between you two guys. And up next in the initiative, who do we have?
That's me.
Alright.
And I'm just go, hey, fuck you! And I shoot my firebolt at him.
The first nat 20!
Alright, go ahead.
This guy sets stuff on fire. Just random people. Just everyone just
You
hates
almost
him.
set me on fire!
Oh god. Alright. So yeah, roll damage. 3 damage. Frick yeah.
Well, 6.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, 6 damage.
Ooh.
Does that apply to spells?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
If it's an attack
Still an
roll
attack.
spell, it.
Yeah.
If it's a save roll, then it doesn't. But if it's an attack roll spell,
Okay,
they're
yeah,
usually a
save
bit
roll.
weaker
Alright.
damage-wise.
Yeah, for my interaction, I finished my wine.
See, this is why the interaction's gonna be brilliant, because it's for memes. Okay, so up next in the initiative we have Riviere. As you see this man, the glow in your book becoming brighter and brighter with every step you take towards him.
Your time on this world shall be ended. I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon with a bonus action, and I get to, make a melee spell attack when it's created.
Alright, go ahead.
So that is +6.
Alright.
So I should roll that. Nope.
And there's the first nat 1! Woo! Back to backs. Oh god. Alright, so yeah, he kind of
Okay.
steps back from the weapon attack, now seeing that he's kind of surrounded on all sides.
Then I'm going to walk up to him
Alright.
and hit him with my hammer.
Alright. Put you there.
Boop.
No, we won't. You put you there so that you're not in line of sight of Chris. Dog. Nope. So as he kind of steps back from the hammer as well, you know, as you get in front of him.
Oh wow, there's a lot of missing going on here.
Yeah, this is going really well.
I think there's a lot of dodging going on.
Ah, yeah, dodging. This is no time or place for you. Why don't you take your death elsewhere?
I do not take death anywhere. I find it where it must happen.
Alright. Moving on to Cole. What would you like
This
to
guy
do?
just says that next to you.
What is it?
Has Ruben got out yet?
So yeah, Ruben has probably gotten up and left by this point, just rushed out. He's very paranoid.
Okay.
He kind of expected
if-
something like this to happen.
If he's out, then I'm gonna run up to the guy.
Alright.
I'm gonna say, "That was important, you little shit." I'm gonna try and stab him.
Alright, go ahead.
What am I on? +5. That is the wrong chat.
Get a hit. Let's go.
Come on, second hit of the game.
Yeah. 11, no.
Oh my god.
This is going really well. Oh god, okay.
Can you guys fight?
Are we near the fire at the bar?
Yeah, so the fire at the bar is still kind of, because most of the things in here are wood, so it's kind of rippling across, and the bartender, instead of trying to help with the fight, is picking up buckets of water and trying to put out the fire.
Would I be able to use my interaction to pour the drink that I got on the fire?
Yeah.
Did you get an alcoholic drink?
Oh, that's true. I will not do that.
I was gonna let him do it. God damn it!
Oh,
Wait,
sorry,
I'm gonna help, and then it immediately bursts.
I'll let him mess up next time.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, yeah. So yeah, you do. I'm not gonna force you to do that, obviously. Would you like to use your interaction for anything else, though?
No.
Okay. Shifting back to the top with Sky, you're now standing beside these two other random strangers who are, walked into the bar and are now helping you defeat this guy who's being a bit of a dick.
As my action and bonus action, I will make 2 attacks.
Alright.
But 1 attack for each.
Oh my god.
No way.
Brilliant.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So it begins.
Okay then.
And so it begins.
Only natural 20s can hit.
Yeah, apparently.
Interesting.
This is an only nat 20 campaign. I'm sorry. Everything else fails.
We're playing on hard mode.
So 18.
18.
Is it only the dice roll that's damaged?
Yeah,
it's
it
doubled.
is.
Only
Okay.
dice doubled.
So 18.
All right. Okay, he's looking.
And say, fuck with the bar. Fuck with everyone in it.
He just kind of
And then I look around and be like, maybe not.
Let's have a bit of hiss. He's like, fuck you. And he's gonna go back to slash you twice. Imagine if he gets like 2 nat 1s now or something.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Oh god. Alright, so 2 1d20 plus 6. 13 and 12.
Neither of them hit me.
So you are just like dodging everything as you're. Wait, did you add rage stuff?
I'm using Dex, so I don't get rage.
Okay. Understandable. Alright, cool. Yeah, so he misses both of those attacks. And he's going to use interaction to grab another drink he had prepared on the table and splash it up at Rivia just to be annoying. Like, there's no he's just drenched you now because he just wants to be a dick. Carry on. It is now Cassius, your turn. You see this kind of going on. He's drenched Riviere in this grossly sticky drink. Like, it feels like he definitely added something to it. The girl that's been helping out with the fight seems to have done the most damage so far. Okay.
Seems we're using swords. I'm gonna freeze over my hand and summon my sword.
Alright.
And swing at him.
Alright. So you use movement to get towards him. We're gonna shift everyone around.
Yeah.
There we go. We're all buddied up now. Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit, unfortunately. Only nat 20s. Come on, learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Because apparently we can't roll anything in between. It's either you miss or you don't. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately no, a 13 does not hit, but if you'd like to do bonus action, reaction, interaction, if you have any.
I'm gonna use action surge.
Okay. Hit me.
How dare you dodge me?
Okay. Yep, that hits. Finally,
Damn.
Normal roll. Yeah.
More damage.
yeah.
Technically over 20. Alright. First time using my sword.
Alright.
Well, it's just a basic one. 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright, cool. Write that down. Okay.
And fuck you!
That's all that's been said to this guy. Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
He was incredibly rude.
He was incredible.
I think he's been studying Alstrom.
Okay, moving on to Riviere. You've been drenched in this, it's just gross drink, genuinely, as he kind of looks at you.
Okay. My spiritual weapon will use a bonus action to make a quick attack. As floating twin sickles will bite into the back of his neck.
Hmm.
Ooh.
And That will
What
do
the
1d8
hell?
plus 1d8 plus 4.
Am I drunk?
And then I will cast Inflict Wounds
Alright.
and reach out to try and slap him.
That does not hit him, unfortunately.
No.
He kind of
Not my
flinches
inflict-
from these two large spikes going down into the back of his neck, kind of steps back, trying getting away from all four of you, hitting the kind of side of the bar and just hissing in pain.
Are you saying he's disengaging?
Not disengaging, but in terms of like how he dodged that. Trying to make it more interesting.
Can you imagine just 4 attacks of opportunity?
Oh god. Alright, up next we have Cole. As you see these kind of 2 curved blades stick into his back. As he hisses and, kind of... You're just not very happy.
As he's sort of distracted with the blades up top, I'm going to attempt to stab him in the leg.
Alright, go ahead. That does hit. Good job.
Go.
And damage we've got 9 damage. Damn. Alright. It's looking a little bit worse for wear now. Just kind of slash across his leg and he almost kind of falls to one knee but manages to push himself back up. Yeah, that's his
Nice.
sword.
Mine are just basic short swords. Or actually, they're scimitars, apparently, in my sheet.
Basically,
Same-
yeah.
same thing.
Functionally the same in this.
Yeah, they're the exact same stats.
Alright, as we shift back to the top with Sky. He's looking
I'm a rinse and repeat because I can't do anything else at the moment.
amazing. Okay, yeah, the 25 and 18 hits.
Yay!
We're not
Right.
quite at where everyone's got 18 AC yet.
No. Oh, max damage! Oh wait, that's actually
Damn.
20.
Okay. 20 damage. Yeah, he is, oh god, on the end of his limbs here. As he kind of shifts, he's looking around, a bit dazed, looking at all of you. Just why
Keep in bad
didn't you let
condition.
him drink it?
I don't know who that was. You almost set me on fire. That's why I'm beating you up.
Fuck you. As it slips
Fuck you!
to his turn, he's going to cast 3rd level Scorching Ray to get 1 on
Oh
each
dear.
of you. So, it's a ranged spell attack. We will go down as you're in the voice call, so Cassius, Cole, Revia, Sky. He has 7. Cassius, 17. Does that hit?
Can I cast shield to protect myself?
That's a reaction, so yeah. Cole, 11, I believe not. Revia,
It's not her.
15.
No, that is my AC, and I'm also
And-
using a shield, so it's up to 17 at the moment.
Alright, and then 15, so it's only going to hit Sky.
Aww.
Unless if you have some way of...
I do not.
Okay,
It's
so
it's magical damage, therefore I have nothing against it.
yeah, 2d6. So 8 damage. Or he turns. And
Bitch.
he's going to cast... I cannot say this. Argonar's Scorcher. Straight towards... So it's 5 feet wide. So, yeah, it's only going to be one of you. He's going to do it towards Cassius, because he's the one that's been doing damage to him as well. Which is... Can I have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes. I have to check what it is.
Just be like, no.
No, you can't. I
I
save.
You do! Good
There we
job! You take half damage of this then.
Oh, I missed taking no damage.
As this kind of line of roaring flames come off of his flaming arms straight towards Cassius. 30-foot long, kind of ripping through the rest of the bar straight down towards the kind of opposite corner. And, sets light to some wooden sections and one of the tables on the way.
Oh, that is it for you.
Alright. Then we shift back to initiative, because that is the end of his turn. So we have Revia next, I believe. No, it's Cassius next. Yeah, Cassius.
Yep. I'm just reading this one real quick.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Oh, you're
Try
gonna
and slap
fight fire with fire, alright.
Yeah.
Won't that
I
hit
need
the
it.
person behind him? Because isn't that an
What?
area of effect?
Is there a person behind him?
Yes.
Yeah, because we've got the
Yes.
battle map up, so you'll hit.
Actually, it's a
Alright, yeah.
cone, so it might hit me as well as Zach.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
You can
just do my
still do
slashy
it.
slash.
It's just we won't like you.
No. No, I'm just doing my slashy slash.
8, unfortunately not.
No, he dodges me.
Yeah. If you think about it, that
I
would
don't
have been
have-
a save, a 3. Damn. Alright, so yeah, the slash. He kind of like steps back and dodges, just breathing heavily and looking between each of you. Riviere, you're up next.
A bonus action to have my spiritual weapons go for his back again.
18 hits.
And that is 10 damage.
How would you like to do this?
While he's dodging, Cassius just slice the back of his neck open with one and then take off his head with the next.
Oh. Yeah, 100%. So as he kind of dodges back from Cassius's blow, you see one of the blades kind of rip down straight through the back of the neck and kind of lodge itself in the back of the spine. Before the second one comes in and kind of slices it off completely.
Fuck you!
That's the end of combat, guys.
May you rest where you can bother no more people.
Shift back to Discord entirely. So,
Is the counter still on fire?
a little bit. The bartender does seem to be getting most of it out, but the room that he set alight with Asvar's scorcher, his wife has run to get buckets of water as well.
I'll use Mage Hand to start trying to pat it down and put it out.
I'm going to search the body for any means of identification.
Alright.
I'm
Try and
For
help
anything
put out
else
the fire.
interesting.
Alright, Sky.
I'm gonna get the drink and wash my my glaive with it.
Alright.
I don't like having blood on it.
So the drink that you got.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you kind of put it on the blade, you see it almost slicks up and becomes gooey in a sense. There's kind of a blackness to it that once it's applied to anything but, well, just exposed to the air for too long. It seems like there's definitely some kind of poison in it that you're now coating on your blade. Okay, so as you begin searching through the body, Christian, you're able to find a amulet, which you would have seen before. Just got to grab the amulet now.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you're talking about. But yeah.
You're able to find 5 gold pieces and 2 silver.
For now, I will take it.
You have the short sword that he was using.
I will lay that down.
Actually, can I go into the room, knock onto the room that I just came from?
Yes, of course.
And then you can finish off what you. Basically, I'll just ask. So you're like, hey, we might need some cleanup in there.
Yeah, I'll take that amulet.
Alright. The man kind of gets up in the room that Sky walked into and steps out into the main room. Kind of glances across everyone in there. He's like, so what's going on here then?
Bar fight.
That dude set the bar on fire, so we killed him.
Whoa,
also did
I didn't kill him. I
You
just wanna make
helped.
sure. I stabbed him in the leg. I was planning to knock him out.
Well, yeah, I wasn't planning on killing either, but
Was this a dispute
No.
between you-know-what, as he kind of turns to Sky?
no. That one, the dead one, is not.
Alright, because you
As far
know
as
the
I'm aware.
rules.
Yes.
And he gives a quick nod and then looks over the rest of you. I'm sending a picture to him now. He's kind of a tall, very, very strongly built, kind of almost half-elven man. Not very easy to figure out exactly what he is, but he's wearing kind of smart black clothes, black cloak, looks, it's completely completely unfazed by the kind of disembodies body on the floor. Well, thank you all for getting rid of the disturbance. And I see there's been fire as well. I'll have to get someone to clean that up. Can I get you a drink, all of you?
Yes.
I'm good, thank you.
Alright. And you? He kind of turns and looks at Ruvia.
Yes, I don't like doing this. Yes. Could I have a glass of cranberry juice again, please?
Oops.
I dropped my last one.
He kind of snaps his fingers towards the bartender and walks over to sit with you all as he hands out the cranberry juice to Riviere, a glass of water to Cole in case he's interested, and he waits for drinks from Sky and Cassie if they'd like some.
I'll just take whatever drink was offered before.
Alright. Kind of hands across kind of a very basic but well-known drink to you and many of the other members, which is just kind of almost a fruity beer with less alcoholic in it, but gives you the punch but not
Nice.
not the hangover.
Nice.
Well,
I'm gonna turn to Sky and say, did you get hurt?
Lil.
Put your arm out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use lay on hands to give what was it, 8?
Yeah, I took 8.
Yeah, 8 hit points back.
Yay! Thank you.
Monroe kind of looks over when you ask her to hold out a hand, but doesn't seem to move at all or shift. He just keeps an eye on you. So, what are you all up to then? I haven't seen any of you around. You're definitely not regulars. Apart from Sky, of course.
I'm just passing through.
I was walking by and the sign looked fancy, so I went, hey, I'll go inside.
I'm on a sort of a tour.
A tour.
I guess you could call it that.
So,
Maddie, what was the city that you said? Because I didn't write that down in time before it went out my brain.
Reston.
Would your tour happen to be going to Reston?
Goes nowhere in particular.
You wanted to go to Reston?
Ooh.
What was your response?
Sure.
Hey. That's
What's
just
the
where I'm heading.
crown of stars then? The thing the guy said to you before Ruben ran off.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, hello. What did you say? I didn't hear. Sorry.
The crown of stars. Who are they?
I'll be completely honest. I haven't worked that out yet.
Right.
They are bad. I
I'll
think.
keep that in mind.
Monroe, the man sitting beside you, kind of raises an eyebrow at the name, but begins to sip down. Kind of a very strong alcoholic drink as he sits there.
Can I pour a bit of my water on my glaive?
Yep.
Just like a tiny bit, to see if it does the same thing as the other drink.
Alright, so as you kind of pour the water on, the stickiness of the other one begins to slowly slip away, but it almost reacts and bubbles slightly.
I probably won't drink it then, I'll just place it back down.
Would you know if there's a river nearby I can clean this stuff off of me in?
River. Yeah, there's one pretty close by. Yeah. There's not many too far from here. Unless if you just want to use one of the showers or bathhouses.
Oh, you are fancy round here.
Well, it's mainly just... Well, we've got places. It's one of the 4 main cities in the court. We've got some nice places, if you know where to find them.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be easier then.
Shall I arrange a room, or do you want to go to a bathhouse instead?
I'll just use a room then.
He kind of nods towards the barkeep, who hands over one of the keys. Like, just 2nd floor, down the corridor, room number 9.
Thank you, sir.
Monroe gives a nod. She's like, well, least I could do.
Yep. Okay. I think I'll just walk away from the others and go and remove the sticky stuff.
Alright. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but just as you saw with Cole when he was washing down this blade, when water's kind of put to this liquid, it bubbles slightly and does seem that it would just not do well inside a human body.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all around just like gross. Others, as you're kind of sitting at the bar, people are starting to come back in now as the woman kind of goes out and she's like, "Hey, fire's gone, you can fine, come get more drinks."
What about the body?
Monroe kind of glanced over, like, they've seen worse. Honestly, like, what I've done to people, this is pretty mild. But he does call someone over, kind of a man with a strange-looking badge on his front. Kind of takes up the body. Another one comes over and takes up the head, and they take it into the back, kind of down to what looks like the cellar.
Just gonna keep it for later.
So, do you know that Reuben character?
He kind of glances up and he's like, "What do you need with Reuben then?"
Just a word.
Well, he's one of my best, so is that word a good thing?
Yes, I just need to know the location of something.
There's a lot.
Wow. He kind of overhears Sky saying, "Well, he's one of the best informants, if I'm honest. Gets himself into a lot of trouble, but he's worth the badge he holds." As he kind of slams down his empty drink and gets up to go find him. Leaving you guys as more people walk into the bar and begin ordering drinks again.
Yeah, I'll probably be back in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Can I chase down the bartender?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him and say, my conversation with Reuben was cut a bit short. Do you know anyone that might be able to get me in touch with him? And I'm gonna flash him my badge.
Well, if you really need to, I could probably pass you on to something, or he has a permanent room here. There's no real easy way to contact a man like him.
Does he usually come back? Do you think he'll...
He usually comes back after a certain amount of days.
Right, okay.
But...
Well, thank you for your time.
No worries at all.
I'll go sit back down.
Alright.
Could I have tried to sneak a glance at the badge?
Yeah, me as well.
Okay. Would you be trying to hide it from others, Cole?
Probably not very well. I'd be getting it out just enough so that he'd be able to see.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, you two, then.
Perception, what's mine? .11. I'm guessing that does not pass.
18?
Okay. Let me just remember what colour it is. So, for Sky, you kind of see this almost copperish looking badge, one that you don't really recognise. Whereas for Cassius, you're able to kind of see the more front and side of it, which seems... I'll send you a picture, what it kind of looks like. But nothing that you, Cassius, would recognise.
Are you a lawman?
Am I a what?
A lawman?
No, quite far from it actually.
Oh, good.
What do you mean by good?
The law can sometimes get in the way of things.
That I will agree with.
Right. After about 10 minutes, Riviere, you begin coming back down, just as Monroe steps back into the bar from the outside, with his arm kind of over Ruben's shoulder as he takes him towards you guys. He seems very shaken up about a lot of things. Definitely not the warrior he once was. Now, which one of you said you needed to talk to him again?
It's Ruben.
Ruben kind of glances up. He's like, yeah, sorry for running out. Don't really want to deal with that stuff. Those people aren't exactly the greatest.
No.
But, thank you for helping me avoid whatever was gonna happen. Anyways, any questions you have, I'll attempt to answer them.
Well, I suppose first you can start with who are the Crown of Stars?
Well...
Yeah, I'm going to go and listen to this.
Alright. He kind of shifts about a bit and turns to Monroe, who gives him a short nod and is like, of course, come on back. As Monroe takes you to kind of the back of the bar where there's a private room, and he waves all of you to come inside.
I will follow him.
Alright.
Same.
So, as he kind of settles down into the chair, Monroe goes and sits in his own chair. Stays and, doesn't really leave the room. He takes a seat and takes a breath. The Crown of Stars in simplest form work with a couple different people. I haven't fully figured out who all of them are, but one of them is definitely one of the guilds. Nightwings, if you've heard of them. I don't know if many people have. They're one of the largest illegal guilds, and they're partnered with the Crown of Stars. The Crown of Stars takes souls to basically rebirth people into new forms, usually undead armies. They like to take out specific people who know too much about them or anyone they're partnered with, if that makes sense.
Sounds justified in being worried about them then.
Yes, they are definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions?
So, do you have any more information on how to get down to the core?
So this would be the first time everyone else is hearing Cole ask this question. If you really want to get down to the core, I'd suggest you look for a rider who can take you. Although not many would be willing to take on someone. The only way you're
Where
going
would I find someone?
I'd say to search for Skyfall if you can. They're the only one. And they kind of give a glance to Monroe and then shake their head and look back. They're the only one we know of who is still available to take offers like that.
Does anyone know where to find Skyfall?
No.
Nope.
Anyone knows anyone who might know?
No.
I see.
Well, maybe. I know a guy that gets around.
So?
He's a regular at an establishment I go to. He travels a lot. He might have heard a word, maybe.
What's his name?
Oh, Rami, I believe.
Rami.
Monroe gives a short chuckle. I know that bastard. I'd know that name anywhere. Well.
He can be sometimes.
Indeed. Oh well, we have a deal with each other, so our businesses do not collide.
He actually gave me this. Have you seen it before? And I'm gonna hand Rupert the thing I have.
Alright. So he kind of rolls out these plans that you hand over to him, since I assume that's what you're handing over.
Yeah.
Alright. Does other people want to take a look?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
I like to ask, just in
not-
case somebody doesn't want
I'm
to
not
see
exactly
them.
letting them look.
Okay.
Well, I am. You're not stopping me, so.
Ruben's gonna roll them out and lay them on the table. So unless if you like explicitly
Yeah,
stop
I'm
him.
specifically like showing it to him.
Okay, so you
like-
roll out in front of him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of takes a short look and gives a hum. I've seen plans like that before. There's a temple of people up in the Wind Court that have design just like that. Design styles. You'd have to question one of those about where exactly that might be, but judging just by the look of it alone, I've heard myths of a library or a building, some kind of ancient vat of knowledge out near the city of Rest and in one of the forests. That resembles slightly some of the other things I've seen of adventurers who've looked around there. If you're looking for this, that is. But I don't remember the temple's name. I remember maybe a few interactions with one or two of them, but there's definitely a temple in the Wind Court somewhere that makes designs just like this. Up near one of the deserts, I believe.
What does the design look like again? I forgot.
So he's Cassius is specifically not showing the rest of the party. He's just opened it up in front of Ruben. So unless you want to make a specific effort to step around and try and peek at them.
Yeah, I will do.
I feel like that's a bit rude.
Oh no!
I probably
Anyway.
won't be doing that.
Alright, so Rubio's gonna go take a look. So I will send them to your notes, chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them back
Alright.
and put them in my bag.
Alright. So it's kind of these old scrolls. So the rest of you guys are able to see it from the back. It definitely looks like kind of old parchment scrolls that have been scribbled on. Alright. Ruben kind of glances between all of you. You know, as Monroe passes him a glass of water to calm down. Anything else?
If that's all you know, then I think that's all I've got.
All I really know, aside from that, is that those people that are going missing, if you've heard of it, the blood-scrawn words, and most of them are true.
I see.
Those people aren't going missing for any random reasons. Although I myself will not be looking into it personally. If I overhear anything, you can come back and always ask.
Well, thank you. And you're welcome again for serving your life.
Indeed. There's no need to pay me for any of the information. He kind of lets out a short chuckle, having, at the start of your conversation, overtalked money for information. He's let it go.
Well, thank you. That's very generous.
Yes, well. Thank you for putting in the effort to stop things. As he kind of rises up from his seat and begins to leave the room. Monroe kind of glances across all of you.
So what do you do all here? Like, why is there a separate room? What's this for?
Business meetings, just in case.
Ah.
Conversations like this happen on a daily.
Oh. Quite busy for a tavern then.
Yes, well, we're pretty popular around here. He's going to turn.
Is that so?
Turn and look at Sky. Friends of yours at all, or?
It depends if they want to be. I don't know.
Cole, how well is your badge hidden?
I've probably got it tucked away under my cloak.
Alright. He's going to kind of glance across and go, well, I'm always happy to invite them in.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
How are you?
Invite us in?
Well, it depends. What's all of your opinions on guilds? Legal guilds. We're public, but guilds themselves.
I don't really care about the guilds.
What did you say, Cole?
I'm gonna just show him my badge.
He gives a short look at it and a tiny sigh. He's like, all right. Seems you're already in one. Well,
sorry for disappointing you.
No worries at all. Send Bruno my regards. If you
Bruno?
see him. The leader?
Ah.
Yes. I haven't really been over to the Helltide Guild myself that much, but we're not enemies. Just business rivals, really.
I see.
Your guild is slightly larger than ours in influence, so we'll attempt to make up the gap eventually.
Well, I mean, it's not a competition, other than in the ways that it is. So.
Yes, well, seeing as you're already our equivalent of Fox, I could always hand you over if you would like to take missions from our guild.
I mean, I'd never want to close myself off to any offers.
I don't know how open the Helltide Guild is to having multiple memberships, but we're alright with it here as long as you prioritise our missions. As he kind of opens up a drawer beside and pulls out these kind of small insignias of foxes, places down 3 in front of the others. I trust that Sky will take care of all of you, since she has the most experience here and is pushing towards the next rank.
Do I know how the Helltide feels about multiple membership?
You've seen some people who talked about it, but they mainly just stick with the Helltide Guild since there's quite good benefits there.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I'm being offered it for free, I don't want to turn it down.
Alright, I'm just gonna go grab the fox insignia quickly. If I can fucking find it. Yeah. So you kind of... do you have it, or...?
I was going to say I can snip tool it, but if you've got it...
No, I'll find it eventually. Yeah, he kind of just shifts across. He's like, alright, well, that's me done here. Unless if any of you want to come down and take a look at the missions. Although I know one of you's already got one.
Yeah.
No, I have my own task.
I mean, I've got some time to kill, so I'd be happy to at least have a look.
Alright. Well, I could send you on protection duty, if you're all available.
Protection duty?
Yes, I need you to escort my dear friend here while she does something for me.
Where to?
Reston. 20 gold each if you get her there and back. I know she can handle herself, but...
Wait, which course are we in right now?
You're in Raytheon.
Which course is that?
Water.
Okay, yeah. That's what I...
Oh yeah,
and
Water Court.
where's which court's Reston? Yeah.
Reston's in Water Court. It's the city at the bottom.
I can't remember where the map with all the cities
Should be
is.
in Law.
It's not in Law.
Okay, we will find it.
Arithia law.
Oh,
nice.
Arithia Law.
Yeah, Arithia Law. There we go. Yeah, and then it's got labelled. And then
Although the cities don't have...
they've got numbers, and then if you flip to, like... you guys know individual things about different courts, so the kings are listed and the cities are listed in order of those numbers.
Oh, where is...
That would be in each. So your private chats. So Dylan private chat, Zach private chat. You have the courts you know about, and the kings listed with their cities. All in the sake of secrecy.
Oh, yeah.
I can't find any city names.
Okay, Christian's private chat. Right at you here. So if you scroll to the top of this, it will tell you a little bit about the court, and then Water Court League, blah blah. I'm pretty sure everyone has the Water Court. So we've got King Keki in City 1, City of Reston.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, you're able to link those up to the map. Everyone can make their own maps, or I will slowly adapt a map to all the places you've been with place names and little information so that you guys can keep those up to date. Coolio.
I will probably figure out how to make a map later.
Yep, no worries at all. Monroe kind of gives a stretch, gets up from his seat as well. Anything else from any of you?
Not right now.
I'm alright.
Alright then. I wish you luck on your mission, Sky, and I guess I'll go back to what I was doing. Monroe takes his leave and steps out, leaving you guys kind of in the private room if you guys want to talk.
So where are you going that's so dangerous? We're being offered 20 gold each.
I'm just going to go the Kyrion Baths in Reston is where I've got to go.
And who are you going for?
What do you mean?
Oh, why are you going?
Well, we're not being paid 20 gold to take you to the bath.
No, I gotta go get a thing.
From
And
who?
that thing is...
A person.
Right. I mean, look, I do understand secrecy, okay? Someone that walks around looking like this, hood up, mask up, you know. But we are on this mission with you.
True. Name's Adeline.
Adeline. I'll note her down as holder of thing.
The holder of thing. Alright.
Did Dylan say he wanted to insight check me?
No, I'm insight chatting Sky.
Okay.
They're being sketch.
Go on then.
What do I roll?
He just insight checks you and then...
Yeah, what are you inciting?
Yeah, which part are you inciting?
Like, you know, how evil they are.
Okay.
General vibe check.
He's
Yeah,
vibe checking
pretty
you,
much.
Sky. Go ahead and give a response. It's like not fully successful, but he gets a bit if you were lying. Give a response to your vibe check.
She just doesn't trust you to tell you the full thing yet. But I don't know. She's just saying what she's doing. She's saying she's going there to get a thing and meet someone, but you know, that's what she's doing.
Okay. Well, as
Probably
long as you know the details, you know.
doesn't seem bad. Just I guess sketchy is fair enough.
Alright, well the rest is up to you guys. What would you like to do?
What time is it?
It's getting on to like 2 o'clock now in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to come back to the establishment that Rami typically attends?
Oh, yeah, that
Sure.
would be good.
Well, follow me, and I'm gonna go towards the shop.
Alright.
I will follow.
I will follow.
I'll put my glaive back on my back and follow.
Yeah, my sword will go back into their place.
And my weapon is away.
Everyone puts all their weapons away, good.
No, we've does that mean that we've all just been holding our weapons while we've just been having a
Well,
nice...
no.
I have. I've been on edge. We just got attacked.
I would have put mine back as soon as the fighting
I probably
stopped.
retracted mine as well a long time ago.
Yeah. I'm checking where exactly, because I believe the shop is in a nearby town, so not the city itself.
Oh, what was the name of the person who we're going on this mission for again? I'm just going to put it in team notes.
Adeline.
Okay,
I
yeah,
checked and it said I'm close to the city.
yeah, you're close to the city, but it's in the town of Danaran, which is just outside. Adeline has a thing. Okay, so yeah, he begins to lead you outside the city, so if anyone bothers to...
I gotta go hop off somewhere quickly. Can you just wait for me here?
Yeah, where are you hopping off to?
Of course.
A place. I have a job.
Okay.
I gotta tell them that I won't be in for a while.
Alright, don't die or anything. We need you.
I will try my best not to. I shouldn't run into anything. Hopefully.
You do, you owe me 20 gold.
If I die, I will make sure I get it to you.
We'll summon you from the dead and get it back.
No, that would be bad.
So I'm just going to run off to the place that I work.
Alright.
Like, hey, gotta go. Need a week or two off.
The old woman that works there is kind of like, yes, of course, darling. Don't worry at all. You already work part time, and your contract's nothing serious. So yes, of course, take all the time you need.
Thank you. And then I'll meet back up with them.
She gives you your last paycheck from your weeks, just in case you're off for a while. So a 5 gold, and then waves you off.
Money.
Even in the fantasy world, we can't escape the 0-hour contracts.
Oh, amazing. Alright. So, as you guys reach the edge of the city, you then begin your walk towards the town of Danaran, which is a few miles out from there, but not too long of a walk. He's able to pretty easily lead you straight towards the town. The town itself, not many of you would know about, I don't think any, but it's a fairly quaint, small town, more of a farming village near the open fields and more prosperous regions between the Wind and the Water Court, where the border is shared, but there's no real tension between the two places. And Cassius, if you'd like to take the lead at all. I'll grab.
I'll just bring him inside.
Alright.
So what is this place?
It's It's a humble shop, you know. You could say that there's a small business underneath it.
How interesting. What do you deal in?
I deal a lot of things.
Does that mean drugs?
I'm gonna open the door so that we can head down.
Okay, so we'll first go to the shop. So the shop
Yeah.
itself in the town of Danarin seems like this kind of open magical shop that's quite nice on the inside. There's many people walking about. You know, it just looks like a little bit of a vibe. Just inside, there is, I don't know if it's going to send the right picture. It is. There is a young man kind of sitting at the desk waiting for people to come in and out, and eventually sees Cassius and the rest of you enter. He has a small, almost dragon-like creature wrapped around one arm and over his shoulder, but it seems almost more like a lung dragon or a snake-like creature more than it is a dragon. Very docile and very tame.
I'll reach out to shake his hand.
Good to see you. Sorry, I'm Sammy. It's good to meet you.
My name's Riviere.
It's
I'm Sky.
It's wonderful to meet you all. Are you are they new friends, Cassius?
Well, I met them at the bar, so not friends yet, exactly.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, look around all you want. Yeah, just kind of like nervously steps back and just tries to look busy, but keeps looking back over at you guys.
Yes, we're just going to head down.
What's being sold here exactly?
Sammy kind of glanced back over. Oh, well, all kind of magical items, really. Some of them I kind of make myself, and with roses as well. We sometimes sit down to make them together. But just anything you really need. I've got a few potions as well in the back. We're not all too super busy. We send a lot of things to another shop in the nearby city. It's an artisan shop. I believe it's owned by a man named Artie. He's quite nice, really. But yeah, if you want anything small, trinkets really, I can show you what I've got.
Yes, I'll have a look.
I take a look around as well.
He kind of gives a short note. He seems really happy to have people around to look at his things. So
Willing customers.
Yeah. There's a lot of basic weapons in the shop. He seems like he's the main shop in the town that sells everything that isn't kind of essentials. So he doesn't sell food or anything like that, but he's got the basic weapons lined up on one wall. So short swords, long swords, crossbows, bows, a bunch of different bolts and arrow types. There's a few really basic items. There's rune stones and scrolls of paper. There's different types of inks and flowers that you can buy as well. But he brings out some of his more special items just for you guys and kind of grabs them out of the back just to bring them over. He's got a kind of a box that looks like a box of teddies. And he's like, well, these are handmade by Artie's family, actually. His wife and daughter, I believe. Essie, she's wonderful. She's really nice to talk to. We've got these pellets as well that I make myself. I sell them directly to them. And lock crawlers, if you're interested as well. So I'm just going to grab all of these. Basically pulling them out of the magic shacks. There's no point opening it up. So he has Rashfine pellets. So he makes those himself. They seem like, you know, handmade, made with kind of stinging nettles and things like that. And they are 2 gold a bag, with 4 in a bag. So 5 silver each. 2 gold, 4. That's 3. I can type. My camera roll. So we've got the snuggle beasts. So these are the ones that he said is made. Pardon?
They look very nice.
Yes. They're very cute. He said these are made specifically by Artie's family. And very, very cute. Very little. There's a bunch of different designs. They do this.
What do they do?
Okay. So he kind of looks at the he's like, well, they mimic sounds, really. Not any sound you give them, but the sound that they put into them for them. So he kind of grabs the bear owl one and squeezes it lightly, and it makes the kind of a roar of a bear owl. Loud enough to fill the shop, but not loud enough that if it was there in front of you roaring, you'd just be as scared.
I want to push down the Tarrasque.
The Tarrasque kind of lets out this gargled, like, screeching sound as Sammy kind of steps back and he's like, yeah, that one's not my favourite, if I'm honest, but some people enjoy them. Especially kids. They kind of like the unicorns or the dragons. So he kind of, like, pats the unicorn and it makes out the horse neigh.
Yeah, I think I'll buy one of the unicorn ones, please.
Of course, yeah. They're going to love to hear that people are buying them. And he kind of passes off. There's a bunch of different colours lined up, kind of different shades of horses. He's like, go ahead and take a pick.
A white horse unicorn.
He kind of hands off a white horse with kind of silvery blue hair and blue horn and hands it over to you happily.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries at all. That'll be 10 gold, obviously. But,
yes, yeah. And I'll hand over 10 gold.
He kind of nods
and
happily.
I'll put that in my pack.
Can I get a wolf one?
Yeah, of course. He kind of brings out different colours for this one. Very, there's less colours for the wolves. It's kind of like black, dark blue, white, and kind of a greyish colour.
Take a grey one.
Alright. Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
He kind of gets ready to put a few of them back as some of the lock crawlers begin crawling around inside this jar he's got them inside of. Anything else? There's also healing potions that I have made if you would like them.
No, I'm a little bit beyond most healing potions.
How much is one?
1 sec, I'll go check the list. Sorry, Rose is usually in charge of this. He kind of like brushes off to go check the list of things. And then comes back. Like, usually minor healings are around like 20 gold, but I can probably go 15 if you're Cassius's friends. And then upwards of there's different lists if you're interested in anything larger than that.
I am not rich enough to afford that.
Yeah, that's understandable, no worries. Kind of turns and looks at Cassius. Are they going downstairs?
Yes, we're heading downstairs.
Okay, yeah. Roses just went down there, I believe, so... Just tell him to come back up if he's done.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Go to the door.
I'll follow.
So as he kind of takes you to the door, you are slowly led down down a staircase that then begins to fill with more sound than there was in the town around you. More sound, more life. And gradually, you sound like it's going into either a bar or something around that sort. Totally not stalling to find the fucking picture. There it is. Okay, so as you begin going down, you eventually hear people shouting, yelling, and it seems you're walking into a casino.
So establishment means casino.
Mm.
Ah.
Get it? Dealing?
A den of gamblers.
So,
Yeah,
do you know where we can find Rami?
Remy, he's typically a local around here. I did just leave like a day ago, to go investigate these scrolls. But I'm back a bit sooner than I was expecting. I'll ask around the staff and see if he is here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look for the manager.
The manager.
The manager.
Manager. You eventually see Cassius kind of walk up to this angelic-looking woman with long red hair and kind of dark, almost hawk-like wings on her back. As she kind of turns towards him, seems quite surprised by his sudden return, but smiles and begins answering his questions. Remy. Yes, I believe he's still in town. He must have a room at a local inn, but he's not in at the moment. At least not gambling at the time.
Alright. Thank you. It seems you're holding down the fort well. We'll go to that inn. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Rose's mentioned something again. If you
Oh?
are available to talk to him. Would you have time, or?
Oh, of course. Just 1 second. Rami, he's at the inn. I'm saying it to the others.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you. I have to take care of one thing here before.
Which inn is the inn?
It's not a very big town. There's only like 1 inn, 2 inns.
Which of the 2 is it then?
The lady
Do you know
kind
which
of
inn?
looks over and she's like, "Just don't go to the other side of town. He'll be near here. The first inn around the corner.
Around the corner.
Yeah, don't go too far."
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. He turns and looks back at Cassius and then seems to lead him towards one of the back rooms in the casino. Alright.
Should we go then, or? Okay, I start heading to the inn.
Alright. Yeah, just want to check if anyone's gonna sneak a peek or not.
Follow.
Alright. Just looking quickly for my notes. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Cassius, as you're kind of led back to this room where Roses is currently sitting, he seems to be sitting with your bouncer at his side. Just taking a moment, it seems, to process some things. Definitely seems more exhausted.
Roses. What's wrong, buddy?
Hey, Cassius. You've only been gone a day, haven't you? I didn't pass out that long, did I?
No, I've been gone a whole year. No, it's been a day.
Fuck you, man.
I had to come back. I met some crazy people. I almost got lit on fire. That was crazy. But yeah, they want to talk to Rami. That's gonna go well.
Just make sure they don't get robbed, alright?
We haven't robbed, more so scammed.
Yeah, robbed. Anyway.
Well, that you could use that as the definition.
Yeah, just... Have you found anything out about that name I gave you?
Not yet, but I'm definitely gonna keep an ear out for it. I've only been gone a day.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, thanks, I guess. Obviously, it's the only real thing I remember at the moment, but I don't know, recently there's been more development on that name. Did I ever give you a second name to that?
No, I don't think you have.
Well, like, the last name of that. I can't remember if you know it already or not.
Oh, yes.
Right, well, it wasn't...
mentioned it. Well,
I remember now it wasn't their name. That wasn't their family name. They didn't have one. That's someone else's family name, and I think I'm remembering them now, but if you find that person, that family, it'll probably help you with the first bit.
Yeah, that might be a little bit more difficult then, because that seems like that would probably be a very common name.
Well, to start, I guess. Sorry. Should have probably waited a bit longer to call you in.
No, it's fine. I think I may have found some very skilled hunters. They're looking for someone in a bath.
That sounds like a right good hunt.
I don't know. They're going to collect something, apparently. It might be drugs, or it might be a towel. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
But hey, it's paying 20 gold, so...
Yeah, I guess. For that
I'm already going there. So, I mean, I'm getting paid to just walk to the city I was already going to.
Alright, well, have fun, bud. I'll get back to work.
I'll keep in touch. Keep the place running for me.
Yeah, of course. Alright.
And remember, stay away from those black-winged bitches.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna walk out.
Alright. So as the others are kind of walking around, you're just stepping around the town, a nice quiet vibe to the whole place. Everyone seems, who's a normal citizen, not in the gambling ring under the magic shop, just seem to be selling food. The economy's going great. You know, the water court is quite peaceful in its ways, and a lot of them are just enjoying life, flying about, and hopping between different places. But yeah, you're eventually able to find the inn around the corner, who, to some who've stayed at fancier inns, this is definitely on the one night kind of stay, more like a motel. You know, you'd only stay here when passing through, but it's the only inn on this side of the town. Very quaint little building. Yeah.
Do we see Remy when we walk in?
So as you kind of step into the front room, there's a small waiting area and kind of where they serve breakfast in the morning, since it's quite small, and there is a man currently sitting outside eating some lunch at the moment. He is
Have I come back yet?
No, you're going to be another 5-10 minutes.
Alright.
Right.
I didn't tell him what Remy looks like.
Yeah,
that's true. I don't want to go around harassing people, being like, "Are you Remy?
Yeah.
Are you Remy?"
They don't know who I'm sending a picture of. This could be a villain. Like.
Oh, yep, you're right.
He's just kind of sitting and kind
Have
of eating
fun.
his lunch.
I'm gonna sit down until Cassius arrives.
Yeah. Did he give us any description as to who we're looking for?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so, no.
We probably should have asked.
A woman kind of steps out and looks at you guys as she places down some drinks in front of others. Well, hey there, guys. You're definitely new to town. I'm waiting for the thing from George. God damn it.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
He knows his purpose.
How many do you have?
Too many.
What do you even search?
I just searched Wooga.
Oh.
Oh, yep, okay.
Yeah, there is a lot of them. What the toilet?
What?
Oh dear.
That has some strange.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll up so we can just see the picture again. Can I get you guys anything to drink? You interested in a room?
Strawberry juice, please.
Strawberry. Alright. Yeah, I can do that for you. Anyone else?
Anything special or unique here?
Oh, that's a good question, ain't it? Well, we got all the classic beers and ales, if you're interested in any of them. Got a few special lagers that are brewed down by the river, just near here. Got special berries from the city, so strawberries definitely on the table, which gives a kind of like smile to Riviere. But yeah, I could make you something special if you're looking for something special.
I don't know, I was just gonna see whatever they had, or whatever you had.
Well, if you want me to whip something special up for you, darling, I can just do that.
I'll just take something cheap and simple.
Cheap and simple. Alright. I just see my cat with a rabbit in its mouth just running past my window. What is she doing?
Oh.
Whole rabbit.
A whole ass
You
rabbit.
got a rabbit now, apparently.
Not a living one.
That's dinner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's dinner. There we go. Alright, so she's gonna kind of like step off to the back after placing down the drinks in front of others. And eventually Cassius kind of walks in just as she's coming out, places down the glass of strawberry juice and what seems like a lemon and lime with a lemon wedge on top for Sky. It's like, coffee piece for each, if that's alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enjoy. She gives a smile to Cassius as he comes in. I'll be right out if you need anything.
I'm gonna just nod. Ah, so you two didn't end up dead. Oh, you three. You didn't end up dead. That's good.
I feel
Why
like
would
that would
we
be
have
quite an
ended up there?
achievement here.
You never know. There's lots of strange characters that come through here.
Point taken.
The man on the table nearby kind of gives a laugh and he's like, what, strangers than me? You trying to poke fun, Cassius?
Is that
Have
him?
you ever killed anybody? I feel like you could, but you wouldn't because you're too afraid to.
Wow. You know, I might take my business elsewhere, Cassius.
Well, then who would ever beat you at cards?
I don't think you're giving many reasons to stay. I might just, you know, hop over to the other side of the town where the water's nicer.
You should do that if you want to.
Hmm.
Don't be intimidated by this man.
They'll definitely
You
pay
get-
better.
Yeah, but they won't give you much better service.
I don't know, I've heard they got a better casino than yours.
I might put your name on the banned list if you keep saying that kind of stuff.
Cassius, before you ruin this, is this Rami?
This is my great friend Rami. We've known each other for years.
Right, I see. I'm gonna go sit at his table.
I guess I'll follow and join if that's what we're doing.
I will hop across.
He kind of like turns to look at Cole. He's like, avoiding disease or something? You just hiding.
Just hiding.
Yeah. Oh, understandable. What'd you do? Kill someone?
Maybe.
Nice.
Oh,
Who got the
Interesting.
final hit? Never mind.
Not recently, at the very least.
Yeah, well, still impressive. Must have been
Do
someone
you know...
important.
Sure. Do you know who Skyfall is?
Kind of raises an eye. Used to be a rider, I believe. Who recently went missing off the records, I believe. They must have done something for the courts to get rid of traces, if you know what I mean. Or
Right.
they've
Right.
erased them themselves.
Do you know where we might be able to find him?
Well, I've been around. I definitely heard him. Oh, I've heard people who said they used to attend a shop. What one, I can't exactly remember this time. Maybe something to joggle my memory? Kind of turns and looks at Cassius for this. Fucking teasing him.
I'm
I'm gonna
smiling.
pick Cassius as well.
I know his game. I'm enjoying it.
Right, okay. I'm gonna slide him a gold piece.
He used to attend, well, there's a shop called James's Jewels, I believe.
James's Jewels.
Yeah, I believe it got shut down recently. I don't know what happened to the owner, but Yeah,
Right.
I used to attend there.
Okay.
So, definitely near here, City of Raytheon, I believe. Clothing shop, as far as I'm aware. He actually made me something I'm wearing. Kind of like unbuttons the first bit of his jacket and shows off the really nice silk shirt that's perfectly crafted. It's one of my only shirts to not really get ruined that easily. Wish I could go back and buy more.
See.
Off topic, have you heard of Valorant?
Have I heard of Valorant?
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
In what sense? Place name, town name, first name, last name?
Person name.
Like first name?
First or second, really.
Valorant. Yeah, I feel like it goes with that place, actually. I'll have to check for you.
I'm gonna pat Cole's shoulder because I didn't mean to yell at him.
Give me one moment, there might be something I can check. And he kind of gets up, puts his drink down, and goes into one of the side rooms, which is like the bathrooms.
Why are you looking for Valorant?
That a friend of mine knows of him. Something like that. You know something?
No, I don't think I do.
Rami eventually
I'm going to trust you on this one.
Rami eventually steps back out. It seems he's like ruffled what he was wearing and he'd taken off the shirt to look at the tags. Yeah, guy who used to own the shop. That was his second name.
James Valorant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice kid, actually.
Can I insight Cole?
If you want, yeah.
I do.
I love how the others are just kind of sitting listening to this. If
I haven't heard any keywords recently.
Cole, you can make a thing about how much you want to give him there. He's able to succeed on like one little bit, but he's not all the way there if you are lying about something. I need to make a chart that you guys can like...
Sus.
Yeah, if you are lying, he might have a slight idea, but he's not sure of it with that roll.
I might be sus, I'll say that much.
Mainly just.
Yeah. James Valorant. I know I recognise the name. I bought a lot of clothes off of him, actually. Good craftsmanship.
I can see.
What are you looking for him exactly? Well, Valorant name. Definitely a few more, but none that would be important. Yeah, that's good, sorry.
Yeah, but which one? There's two options.
I'll probably go with the second one.
Okay.
I'll write something out.
You know, it's a favor for a friend, I could say.
This that memory loss kid you got?
Well, he got me.
Memory loss kid.
Cash is
A friend of mine.
Yeah.
Not harboring. I found him outside of the shop, in the dirt, out cold. So I brought him inside. He didn't know who he was, but he had tattoos on his arms, so we called him Roses.
He's got a kid in the shop.
And the tattoos. He's not a kid, he's an adult.
Well, you know, amount of shit he knows is about a kid. Doesn't have much of a memory on him.
Amnesia doesn't determine your age.
Yeah, if you're an idiot, you're equivalent to a 2-year-old like you, though.
We both run successful businesses and profit off of each other. You don't want to lose that business.
I'm sure you don't. Now, anyone else need anything?
No, I'm
No,
good.
thank you.
Well, I've got business to get to in other places. Cassis, I'll be back next month.
I'll beat you in cards like last time.
Yeah, sure you will, bud. He kind of gives a wave, puts down some money for his drink, and steps out.
So your friend is trying to look for someone called James Valorant.
They remembered the name.
Right. Is there a bounty on him or something? We could always make some.
I don't know. He doesn't remember the name. I'm going to find him and see if he knows something.
Fair enough. When do we want to set off then for our bathhouse mission?
Oh, there isn't really a time limit, but like the sooner we get it done, the sooner we can do other jobs.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Which is closer?
Hmm?
Which is closer?
So
Like
yours,
the-
you just know, is outside of the city of Reston, so technically yours.
Alright.
Because they need to go into the city of Reston to get to the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Which
So I
we're
guess
not
we could
getting
just
paid
go-
for your one, are we?
You don't have to go.
What's your mission again?
So we're going to the Valorant shop.
Oh, right.
Oh, the Valorant shop is in Raytheon. That's the town city you just came from.
Oh.
I thought you meant the library. That's outside of Reston.
So yeah, it would be closer than Reston, obviously, right?
Yeah. You just came from
On the
Raytheon.
way. Because yeah, we'd have to go that way, right?
To get to the library, it'd be on the way to Reston because it's outside of Reston.
So we could just stop by there on the way.
What's in it for us, though?
You seemed quite interested in Valorant yourself. Do you not want to go?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but you know, I don't know who this guy is. He just sounds important.
I am more interested in the money and the exploration than returning to where I've already been.
But we're going tomorrow, then, are we? To the bathhouse.
Time is it now in game?
It's getting on to about 3 o'clock now.
How long would it take to get to the city?
About half an hour to get back to Raytheon. If you wanted to go look at the James's jewels. And then from there to Reston is about a 2 days walk. Because Reston's like the opposite side of the watercourt.
Maybe we do James's jewels if it's closer.
Yeah,
Then.
we're not going to get very far towards Reston, so
I mean, we all need to stay together until the job's done, at least. So
yeah.
Very well.
Who knows?
I'm happy to take a detour, I don't mind.
You could buy some nice clothes there, maybe.
I mean, if nothing's time
That
pressing.
requires money, which is why
And-
I'm doing this.
And that would be disrespectful to reclothe myself.
Disrespectful to who?
Oh, to my god.
I see. Are you
What about like a little
religious
scarf? Would that mess it up?
It's just unnecessary.
Fair enough.
What if it's cold?
Yeah.
What if it's cold?
Then my holy light shall warm me, and my belief shall keep me strong.
Sure thing.
Ain't that sweet?
And I'm just going to hold up a sacred flame and just like, see?
What
Fair
if
enough.
it's raining and you need to protect your hair?
Well, then I
Get
will.
wet.
Yeah. And I do have a hood in these robes. I just don't choose to wear it.
Same. Oh, I don't have robes. I have a top.
Hmm.
Close enough.
Alright, you're heading back to Raytheon then?
Sure.
Alright.
Yep.
So as you begin heading back towards Raytheon, you're eventually able to begin stepping back into the city, looking around, and as you pass by some of the other buildings, there is, symbols which some of you would be used to, guild symbols that are dotted about as you step into different sections of the city owned by different places. But as you get closer towards the centre, you're able to see the celebrations picking up now that it's later in the afternoon. Kids are kind of coming home from school and getting involved in the more child-friendly activities, like the Featherfall and, different little fairground activities to steal your monies. That a lot of people are excited to get into. And it's mainly the Watercourt's way of giving back to its people on this day to get them to approve to the new Allfathers that have been put in power. Or the ones that are staying in power.
Bread and circuses.
Alright. So, as you step around, you eventually find the James's Jewelers shop, which is still open, but seems to... well, no. Actually, none of you have ever been here before. It's the James's Jewelers shop. A kind of nice hand-painted sign, which seems to have been painted over in a different style in some places where it was worn and torn. It is a very fancy, high-class store, so lots of upper-class clothes.
Is it open?
It is open.
I'm gonna walk in then.
Alright.
Let's walk in.
As you step inside, the store itself is filled with many gowns and silks and different things, but the tags are different to the one on Remy's back. The shirt he had on his back. There is a very well dressed up gowned woman who's wearing kind of a belt around the centre as well and holding a clipboard, who eventually steps over to you with lots of different people wearing the same gown as her, attending to our other customers. It seems like they're almost standard in the shop. Welcome. Can I help any of you?
Yes, I was just wondering where the James comes from in this business name.
Well, that was the previous owner. It had a lot of brand recognition, so we decided to keep the name after he was taken away.
He was taken away?
Yes, indeed.
Like to prison, to death? Criminals?
Well, he wasn't Skyborn, so to the River Lie.
I see.
So who owns the place now?
Well, it's actually the mistress's husband who owns it at the moment. The Watercourts auctioned off the property.
I see.
Do you have any business ventures here then? Were you old friends of the person who used to own it? We don't sell any original pieces anymore. We're afraid they're tainted or something.
Tainted?
Well, we don't know what he brought up So there could be disease or something on it.
Oh, right, I see. So you're not happy to. You're more than happy to keep his name because it's good for publicity, but everything he's ever created is tainted by disease and evil, is it?
Well, people knew the names, so it's easier to keep something popular, you know?
Yeah, I think I do know.
Do you have any
Have a look
hairpins?
around, but
Hairpins? We probably have a few that we use to make the dresses if you're really looking for them, but suits as well if you're interested.
My bag is quite full of those.
Alright.
What about glasses? Do you have any glasses? The ones I have on now, they're just for show, you know. And I, put them down a bit and then put them back up.
This is more of a clothing shop than it is accessories on top of that. The machines that are in the back were made specifically for fabrics. We keep using those.
I'll take a look at their suit jackets.
Some really nice looking suits. Kind of handmade, most of it.
What's the price tags like, though?
Price tags are up there. Like 40 gold a suit.
I'm gonna look around at fancy clothes.
This is like your Gucci.
And then realise I can't afford any, decide if there's any that I want to come back for.
Okay.
Is there anyone around that sort of obviously looks like they're a rider?
Not in this shop.
Mm-hmm.
Because they wouldn't need fancy clothes. Yeah, carry on.
How many outfits would you roughly estimate there'd be?
There's about 100 out in the front of the store. So about 50 for females, 50 for males. Ranging anywhere from like 5 gold to 100 gold.
There are 19 things that Sky likes and we'll come back to later because all of them are probably too expensive.
Alright.
Oh, I can't delete Ice Maiden's things. Which is good.
I think I've found everything, or at least looked at everything I need. Shall we set off?
I need to ask about Skyfall first, if he's passed through.
Yes.
I'm going to go up to a different person wearing the same gown and ask about Skyfall.
Skyfall, oh. Yeah, they were quite popular in this part. I remember seeing them, actually.
When did you see him?
Well, a little bit ago, quite a while. He always had the, kind of freshly trimmed black hair. He was very, very charming.
Right. Do you know where I might be able to find him now?
I've got no idea, really. He must have gone on missions down to the core. I haven't seen him walking around for a while now. Although I have heard he was quite good friends with the person who worked here. Well, owned the place.
Right. So he's still conducting missions at the moment, then?
As far as I'm aware, I don't know all too much about the stuff.
Do you have any idea who he works for?
Well, riders would work for the king and the guards, so if you wanted to ask guards, I'm sure they'd know more than I would.
I see.
Have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you.
Kind of gives away and then goes back to helping others. Alright. Christian, you see a glow inside your book?
Interesting.
When would I notice the glow?
Roll a perception check.
No.
Not really, no.
Oh, I noticed the glow.
It was just I was just gonna make like a comment about it.
Can we all do a perception check?
I'm too busy thinking about the outfit.
Cassius, you're able to notice the glow. Cole, you notice that Cassius notices something, but you don't notice the glow.
Right.
You have quite a shiny book.
Yes, let me just check this. Gonna pick it up. Quickly
Does that
open
mean
it.
something?
See what's going on with it, and then put it back.
Alright, I'll text you what's going on with it. So you see as he opens the book, Cassius, like the page that he's on, there seems to be a glow from it.
Is that a Bible?
Of a sort.
Interesting. What god do you follow?
Tell us. May all we do be judged fairly.
What? Oh.
Do we have a plan for the rest of the day?
Walking. Or flying.
We're gonna get going today, or
Are there any like villages we could stop at, like inns on the way, or are we gonna
Yeah.
have to wait
There's a
for a
bunch
full
of
day of
villages on the way.
walking?
Would flying reduce our travel time?
What's your flying speed?
Mine's just 30, so
Same.
not really.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
What if we catch an updraft? Or a jet stream?
I'm not a massive fan of flying, so
Are there any forms of transportation around here? Like, are there horses?
Yeah, there's
Pegasus? Pegasus?
Yes, there is.
To both of
How many
those?
of those though?
Well,
Like,
let's
can
find
we afford
out.
it?
I don't want to. I'm perfectly
Yeah,
happy to walk.
That takes
Yeah.
longer.
Money.
not too much longer.
Well, if we inquire, you never know. We could get a deal. If we're convincing enough. I don't just
Money.
buy one, we can just rent one. Do you have no money at all?
I do have money, but I don't want to spend it when I can just walk.
Not all of us own a casino.
You get a passerby who kind of looks over like, what?
Okay, let's get going then, I guess. Better start walking sooner rather than later.
Okay.
You guys go on ahead. I will catch up shortly. I just
You're
need
not
to-
thinking of buying one of these knockoffs, are you?
No.
Do you have something really against like flying?
I'd really rather not.
You seemed quite offended when they were insulting the ground man.
Well, I mean, you know, if you keep his name and then.
I do see your point of view.
I just think that, you know, the audacity of this is a bit.
There's something in this city I still need to do.
What? The thing, the game today. Okay, cool. Continue.
What is
But
it that you need to do?
Yeah.
A secret.
How long is it going
Oh.
to take?
Hopefully not for long.
Because like, do
how
we
long is that?
wait or do we like where do we stop? Are you just going to walk faster than us?
I guess.
Because
Okay.
if we get a head start, we might get to the city before you.
Well, just wait at one of the inns on the way. I don't know. I haven't travelled much.
From what I've heard, sometimes if you stay at an inn, they might, have to lock you in because of the weather, and then someone dies, and it's a whole murder mystery.
How did you know?
I think that's just in fiction. I've read a book like that.
Well, you never know. Crazy things happen.
Are you gonna do something to us?
Why would I need to kill you? You're the one that's all messed up.
And also, if I die, he doesn't get the money from this job.
That's true.
I
Don't go
have plot armor.
What is plot?
Have you read a lot of books?
Of course I have. Very well intellectual.
The plot is the story.
Yes, I know. What story are you in?
That-
The story of your life. How poetic.
Yeah, you get it.
Okay, let's start walking now.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
let's
I wave to River to send them off. Unless he's already gone.
When Sky says you get it, she'd like hold out a hand for a high five.
I will high five.
I love her.
Knowledge, brotherhood.
Alright.
Siblinghood, actually.
I meant that in a broad term,
I know.
not like like the word bro.
Well, I'll catch up with you guys shortly.
Okay.
Have fun on the road.
Do not die. I mean, you can if you want to, but
Yeah,
if I don't
just
catch
stop.
up, I don't get the money, so it's in my best
Good
interest.
point.
Really.
Before I leave, I'm gonna
Money
turn. to
really
everyone
is a
and
good
say,
motivation.
Enjoy your fakes, everyone.
Oh my god, are you actually?
Damn, okay.
Yes.
The women in the store that are kind of dressed up, that one of the eldest seems to like gasp and almost begin walking towards you to argue.
I'm gonna turn
Uh-oh.
around.
You gonna start walking off, or
I'm gonna stand there and let her come up to me.
she kind of walks up to you and like grabs your shoulder to turn you around. Excuse me, what are you saying about my establishment?
I lean in and I go, I said, enjoy your fakes, everyone.
Fakes. These are made personally by us.
Not by James, though. And then we'll walk off.
You know, he was practically a criminal, so I don't know why you would endorse that.
As I'm walking off, I'm gonna flip him off over my shoulder.
Okay.
She kind of looked at you. She's like, well, run along then. I don't want any of your business.
I was going to come back later.
With your friends
I don't
with
associate
bats.
with him that much.
travel
Business.
companions don't reflect the opinions of others.
Yeah. I met him today.
She kind of looks you up and down and then kind of like huffs and turns around. Walks off.
Yeah, I don't. The other than the purple hair, probably doesn't look like I've got much money at all.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys following Cole out.
Yeah.
Alright.
What was that? You like sorted the whole thing.
I
Made me have to talk to people. Like
have a
defending
passion
myself.
for the integrity of fine jewellery.
I'm going to
You know-
take that as a fake answer, but accept it.
As you should.
You know, the place is called James Jewelry, but it sells no accessories. Why is it called James Jewelry and not like James Clothing?
It's James's jewels,
Something like that.
but not jewelry.
Well, you know,
The
it doesn't sell
James
jewels. I would say James Jewels would sell rings and things. That rhymes.
Well, obviously his creative vision has been lost in the store.
I mean, they were fine quality, sure. But I do agree with you that they shouldn't have just thrown out all the things made. Although, are there diseases below that we don't know about?
The books say there was.
Books aren't always right.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to them.
They normally have a spirit of the truth.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, wait. I mean, I haven't
Oh.
left you yet, because you've not moved on from the city yet.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I thought you'd already left.
He's
I
just
thought
like,
you'd
no.
already left.
He's just standing at his side.
He's
No,
a
never left.
Okay.
He's
yeah,
a ninja.
No,
Hi.
you haven't left the city, so I've not left you guys yet.
Okay.
Okay,
That
let's
makes
leave the
sense.
city so he can leave. Start walking.
As you guys begin walking, so Riviera, are you following them towards like the edge and then you're gonna step off, or?
Once it seems clear that they're leaving, I'll probably turn away and
Alright.
mingle in the crowd for a little bit.
Alright. So as you guys begin moving off, you eventually kind of get towards the edge of the town when you see guards who are standing behind the edges of the walls and around the outer edges seem to be alerted by something as stones at their side begin ringing and alarming with bells, and they seem to split almost half their forces off of the wall to go straight back into the city.
I think that's got anything to do with Revia, do you?
If it does, that's on him.
True.
If he started a big commotion, then he just loses his 20 gold.
More for the rest of us, maybe.
We have no commitment to go help him.
I mean,
Yeah,
one
he's
of the
probably
fire-
fine. I don't think one person's gonna make that big of a deal.
I'll lean over. What's the big deal?
The guards kind of like turn to Cassius as they're running past, and one of them stops for a moment. Well, by the sounds of it, demon siren. Somebody's cast magic, which is not good, obviously.
There's a demon, or someone just casted magic?
No, someone summoned a demon, so we need to go.
Ah, okay. That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Can I do a head count of how many there are of them?
There's probably about 5 from that wall.
Okay. I think that's more incentive to leave now.
Yeah.
If we help out, would you pay us?
He kind of glances back. Yeah, there's always payment for anyone who
Money,
wants to
guys, let's go.
What, and fight a demon?
It can't be that, but yeah.
I mean,
I'm all for adventure, but
It's not like they have our names. We can always
not
just.
invincible, is it? Am I?
plot armor.
Yeah, remember?
Well,
It can't be that strong.
would I be deviating from the plot there?
Your own story is wherever you go. And what kind of adventurer wouldn't take on such a fate like a demon for money?
One that wants to live?
That's a coward way of thinking.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we can always run away if it's
okay.
too dangerous.
Yeah, we could always run away if it's too dangerous, obviously. That's just called a tactical retreat.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sky, we're protecting you. Where are you going?
Well, do you guys want to go fight a demon?
I want
money.
the money for fighting the demon.
I'm protecting you. Is what I want, and I want the money from protecting you. So, it's whatever you do.
Side
What if we
quest,
get-
fight a demon?
What if we get more money for fighting the demon than going to the bathhouse?
We could do both.
Yeah, more money is more money. We fucked up that guy at the bar. Why can't we fuck up a little demon?
There is a lot of guards going.
Exactly, which makes it easier for us and more money for us.
Yes, but that means it's more dangerous.
How is it more dangerous if there's more people fighting it?
Because they requested more people.
I
Well,
feel like
you
we
know,
should
there's
make
just-
a decision quickly.
Yeah, there's only
Let's-
5 of them. If it was that
let's-
big of a deal,
let's
there'd
just
be
go.
like 20 of them. Let's go. Let's make some money. I'm gonna summon my
Yeah,
sword.
Like 2 gold is better than 0 gold, right?
Exactly.
I suppose today is as good a day as any today. I'm gonna draw my.
I got a whole fine bottle of wine for 1 gold. You know how much you could get for 2 gold? 2 bottles of wine.
That is how money works.
Okay, off we go then to fight the.
Let's see if we want to fight the demon. we can always back out.
Let's do some scouting.
Alright.
Whatever you pick, I suppose.
So as you guys follow the 5 guards back towards the city, you see, well, back into the deep sections of the city, you're able to see that they lead you kind of more towards the centre where things previously were. But a lot of people off of that street and that section of the celebrations have been pushed aside by other guards who are pulling them back away from where the alarm has been set off from. You guys are able to look down and see there seems to be some kind of shadowy figure hiding within the alleyways. Riviere, you have 2 rounds of combat before the others arrive. So would you like to attack, or would you like to wait back?
Well, I don't know that they're coming. I don't know anyone else is coming, but I know I have a job to do. So
Okay.
I'm just going to, start combat.
Okay, so you have 1 round where they don't notice you're there. So please go ahead and attack.
Right, okay. So I'll use a bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon. To attack the guy.
Okay. That does not
I
hit.
reckon. Okay, and then for my actual action, I will lob a sacred flame at him.
Alright, go ahead.
That's radiant damage, I think. Remember?
Well, I'm not hitting the demon at the moment, so it probably doesn't matter.
Oh no!
Is that
I
hit?
thought you were hitting the demon for us.
16 hits, yes.
No, he actually is the demon and he's attacking people.
No, okay, so it's 1d8 for sacred flame, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Woo.
7 damage. Alright, cool.
Big number.
Alright, we will now everybody roll initiative. In it.
Fuck's sake, Tommy!
Yeah,
just doesn't
Roll a
like-
1 for both.
I rolled a 21 again.
Brilliant.
Why does Sky like fighting so much? We're supposed to protect them. Oh, never mind. I also like fighting.
Oh god. Just need to quickly check the demon stats.
You know the saying, ladies first.
15. Alright. So, Riviere, you're going after the demon, because he's still got 1 round before you guys hop in, but the initiative, if someone can write it up, now we'll carry on as it.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, they're both going
Also
to-
holding up my shield.
Yep.
In my other hand, I am holding
the hammer.
my necklace.
Oh, okay.
No, my necklace.
Cool. The demon is going to move towards you and make a claw attack.
Okay. It has a disadvantage as I use protection from evil and good, and it's a demon.
Okay. 1d20 plus 5. Yep. No white.
What did Riviere get?
Riviere got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually a 4. I put the wrong number in, but I don't think it matters here.
Yeah. Okay. And the cultist, who I'm going to send a picture of now.
What'd the cultist get?
9.
Are the knights fighting?
The knights haven't got there. This is because he was here before you guys.
Ah, yeah.
Have a
Oh,
bloody
it's
dagger in
kinda
hand.
cool.
She's going to toss it straight towards you.
She's not a demon, so she doesn't get disadvantage.
10.
But she misses.
Alright, moving on to the first round of combat.
Isn't it me again?
Oh, yeah,
And
it
then
is you. Yeah, it is
It's
you.
2
again.
rounds. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
I'm
forgot
gonna
you hadn't gone yet.
use
Oh
a
my
bonus.
Don't
That
fall in
bonus-
love with the cultist.
You don't
You know how
see
pretty
anything.
that mask is? That
To be fair, the
mask
mask
is made
does look
so
quite
well.
cool.
A bonus action to send the thing to stab the
People
demon.
thirsting over Mando
hits.
before he got his thing revealed.
That hits, yeah.
Plus,
Like, why?
four.
You don't see
11 damage
anything.
on the demon.
Okay.
Of radiant type, if that's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Then for the lady, I'm gonna reach out and try and cast inflict wounds on her.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Look at it though. Look at that.
That is sexy. You gotta.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, I need to find out how much damage inflict wounds does because it's not a small amount.
Oh, you can do.
Oh yeah, 3d10 damage. Which is
It's not
Good.
called inflict irritation.
Yes.
17
17.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright. We are now at the top of combat. I need to roll for the guards, so I'm just going to roll for all 5 of them on the same initiative. 12, if you can slot them in.
Oh, they split up the demon with
after
cultist.
Alright. Who is up first?
Me.
Off you go then, buddy.
I am going to shoot an arrow at the demon as my action, and that is it.
Amazing. I should probably send you what the demon actually looks like.
I'm going to miss my shot at the demon.
Is there a battle map for this one?
No, because this was unplanned. Well, it was planned, but I didn't think we'd get to it today. I don't have a battle map.
Very speedy.
Yeah.
Do you not have faith in us?
Hmm?
Do you not have faith in us that we'll get
Oh,
to the
no.
demon?
I thought you'd just walk around it, like you do with most things. Like, I have a list of everything that's going on at the time, and then
In
whichever
fairness,
one...
we were about to.
New campaign.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have, like, waited a couple minutes longer to insult that woman, like, you guys would have been out of the city. And it would have just been Revier's problem to deal with. Or you could have just walked past and not helped. But here we are. A 9, unfortunately, does not hit, no. Moving on to the next person. We have
So,
Cassius.
you know what? I think I can just go for it. I'm gonna go for fireball. Firebolt.
What's he
That
do?
is.
Firebolt.
Ooh.
Pew pew.
8.
8.
Does not hit. Glides past
This-
the shadowy demon as it floats in the air.
This demon is tricky. Watch out.
Right. It is going to make a frenzy. So
Remember, it has disadvantage on attacks against me.
So yeah, it's a multi-attack, so it's going to make 2 against you, so take them side by side. So we've got a 25 and a 20 and an 18, so 20 and 14.
Right, okay, the 14 misses, the 20 does not miss.
Okay. So that does... 2d6 plus 3. 14.
14. What's the rules for concentration?
It's half of the damage or 10, whichever is higher. So roll
Okay, because
higher
I need to
than 10.
concentrate on my protection from good and evil, otherwise I will not have protection from good and evil.
That means you passes, right?
Its match is 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say you pass.
DC.
Yeah, it's DC.
Okay, right, I still have protection up then.
Yep. Okay. We have... So yeah, that's its turnover, because it did a multi-attack both on you. So we have the guards up next. They are going to pull out their crossbows. And 2 of them are going to hit. Just roll them together. 16. Damn, they did good.
Nice.
Alright, moving on from guards, we have the cultist. Okay. Seeing that new people and guards are coming in, they kind of back up slightly.
It's engaging from me.
They are.
Oh no, they threw the dagger at me. No, they threw the dagger.
Oh yeah, they threw. Yeah, they got closer to you. Yeah, they're going to step back to get some distance and put the demon between themselves and Arithia a bit more. Do they have? They have cool lightning. They're going to cast cool lightning as a cloud storm appears above them. 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius centered on a point they can see within range. And they're going to strike down where the guards and you guys have come in. Each creature within 5 points of that. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 8 that isn't Arithia. So you guys.
7.
6. Do you want us to write it down?
Just remember your own number. So
Okay.
Sky, which number?
What are the number options?
Between 1 and 8, and they 7 and 6 is gone.
5.
Yeah.
So 7. Who was 7?
Nobody.
Okay, I'm deciding
Looks
you're
like
getting.
you missed.
Because I didn't want to be like, oh, you, all 3 of you get hit. This is how I'm gonna do it. So, can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? And I'll also make one for both of these guys, the guards.
I had my attack prepped, but that's the exact same thing as my dex save.
Yeah.
Or actually, is
So you pass, yeah, so you'll take half damage.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a dick and be like, oh, she knows you're the most 3 powerful, she's gonna aim for you. No, that's dumb. 3d10, so you'll take half of this. So 19, so you take 9.
hubba.
This bolt of lightning strikes down next to you. Alright. That is their turn.
That
over.
one hurts.
They'll move on to Arithia.
Okay, I will attack with my spiritual weapon. Going to move it to the cultist instead.
Alright.
16.
16 does not hit them.
Okay, and then I am going to toll the dead, and I would need a wisdom save from the cultist, please.
Wisdom save. (12).
And they fail, so they get to take 1d12 damage.
Ooh, lovely.
Of
Alright.
the necrotic variety.
Alright. Very cool, very cool.
And that is my turn.
Oh.
I am going to cast Divine Favor on myself. Which is a minute concentration. I deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage as long as I've got it up.
Amazing.
And then I think that should be it for me. Are there any like civilians around?
Most of them were out on the main streets. This is kind of a back alley and behind a building, since they were clearly trying to summon the demon and then send it out afterwards. But you can also see the body of a civilian they dragged off at the streets and sacrificed to summon the demon that's already gone.
Okay. In that case, my turn's over.
Alright. Moving back to the top with Sky, what would you like to do?
Rinse and repeat, because I don't have many things to do yet.
Amazing. I remember with combat rules that I'd put out, if you can come up with your turn and write it down, make combat go quickly, you're able to add a +1 to your attack. If you're able to
I just read that.
I feel like that's
and
a bit...
my attack for that specific reason.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I do the same thing over and over.
I think it was either damage or attack.
Arrow.
You can add damage or to like the
Do
attack.
either
And
of-
1 damage, nothing.
Does a 12 or 13 hit the demon?
It hits the demon if you put it to 13.
Well, I get +6 default. Am
Yep.
I getting the plus?
You did because you were really fast. I was just reminding everyone of the rule.
Yeah.
Because it helps everybody go, alright, I want to do this on my turn.
Okay.
And it gives you,
Do I have a longbow? Sorry.
a bonus.
Longbow.
Incentive.
1d8 +4.
Incentive, that's the word.
Fuck.
That's what you had written down.
I hit it.
Damage is
weakly.
damage is damage.
It is. Damage is damage.
Damage is always damage. Cassius, you've just been struck by lightning. How are you feeling?
Son of a bitch! And I'm gonna quick draw and shoot my finger of fireball back at him.
Alright. Oh, no, that
Son of a
doesn't-
bitch!
Bit shaken by the lightning. Another miss from the fireball. Alright. The demon. Seeing kind of what's going on again, it's gonna just huff and go straight for Riviere again because it only has claw attacks apparently.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Cause...
Watch her just get a natural 20 and a natural 20 and a natural 20.
no, an 18.
18 still hits.
Oh god.
Oh dear. This might be bad.
Hmm.
Hopefully it isn't using lightning.
Well, it's not like lightning would do any worse to him. 9.
Ooh, that is very close to bad. That leaves me with 1 hit point.
Oh no. Okay, that is its turn. So we move on to the guards, I believe.
It's a good thing we came back!
Hmm.
He has guards. Come on, don't be so. Watch them all.
He
fail.
has squishy NPCs!
Watch them all. One of them hits.
120! That guy's the main character.
What's done here? 2, 4. He is the main character. His name is something cool.
Quick, find the name page.
Quick, find the name page. Alright, that is the guard, so we're moving on to cultist, who I believe the Call Lightning spell is still on. Yes.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they're going to use an action to call it down again. We're going to do the same thing again so that I'm not targeting Cassius over again. So would you like to pick a different number, guys? 1 to 8?
I'll stick with 6.
2.
1.
Okay. And if it gets the same number, that's not how we...
Wow. Double
Ah.
hit.
So...
Oh. If 6, we got him fucked up.
No, 6 isn't going to hit you twice. It's just... It hits you and one other person. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Because then it means that it's a chance that it only hits one person. It's the best way I could think about doing it. Dex
Got no
is
modifier.
4.
I'm going in raw.
16. 6. Okay.
Oof.
What's up with hitting 6s? 6, 6, 16, 6. 16!
I see.
Okay.
The next roll is either going to be a 16 or a 6.
Up next is Rubia. You gotta hope it's a 16.
Right, let's use our last spell slot on a... I think we're going to go with a Cure Wounds for some reason.
Oh no, I don't think you can get a
No, actually,
16
no, I'm
with
going to
that.
disengage for my action
Okay.
and move back from the demon behind the guards.
Did we have disengage as not an action?
Disengage is normally an action.
No, I believe for the interaction we changed it so that you could... I'm gonna go read it now, but yeah, continue saying what you wanted to.
Well, it really depends if I get the action then. If disengage is not an action. But
I'm taking a
probably
look as well.
should be an action though. It's not in the interaction. Yeah. Because usually you require something to make it a bonus action, so it's probably quite important that it's not made easy to use.
All
So
right.
yeah, I'll disengage my action and go behind the guards. We'll use my spiritual weapon to attack the cultist again, because I can.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Right, and then I will ask. Then I will finish my turn.
Okay. Up next we have Cole. What would you like to do, Cole?
Big C.
I would like to. I'm just going to use lay on hands on myself and give myself the 7 hit points.
Okay.
And then I think that's all I've got. How long was a minute again?
5 rounds?
Okay.
I believe that's what we said. Okay. Back to the top with Sky. Are you there, Zach? Are you on mute?
Yeah, arrow.
No worries.
No arrow.
Unfortunately. Cassius?
Fireball.
This
No fireball.
is going really well, guys.
Demon.
The demon's going to use its movement to float towards you guys and the guards.
No demon. No demon.
Everybody pick a number.
6.
We got 1 to 9
8.
now. Because...
Oh yeah, I need to pick another.
9.
Actually, do you want to go far enough behind the guards that you won't be counted in this?
Yes, probably.
Okay, so
As,
yeah, 1 to 8 then.
1 hit point.
Because he did specify
Aw,
before
damn
he
it.
wants to go
8.
behind the guards, so...
I'll take 8 then.
Okay.
Come on, low roll.
Yeah, he's attacking twice with a multi-attack. 1 and 6.
Oh, fuck.
Is that you two?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. So it still might not hit you.
Oh, I'm not raged.
So this is going for Cole. 8.
Oh, it does not hit.
Sky. 11.
Yay, it doesn't hit, I'm fine.
He kind of slashes at you both, and you guys kind of step back. As this thing now hovers in front of you, kind of roaring softly at you.
Right, so the demon is in front of us.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's where I wanted to be.
Alright. It is up next with the guards. Come on, guys. They're gonna bring out their short swords. Three of them are gonna hit. Holy fuck. They're the main characters.
You got this, guards.
14.
Yeah.
They're chipping
the main-
away quite a bit.
Go main character. That's his name. It's main character.
His name's MC. Alright.
Yeah.
Up next we have
Sir
the
MC.
cultist, who's going to strike down, and the demon is going to be included in this because he's on top of you guys. So everybody pick a number from 1 to 9.
Idiot. 9.
6.
Pick 3.
Ready? I need a number, Sky.
4. Sorry, I muted to laugh at what
he-
Dan was saying.
He broke the pattern. You shouldn't. You see, you should have picked 3.
Yeah.
Did anyone have 1?
No, we went 9, 6, and that's why I said pick 3.
The demon was 1, so... I was going to have the demon be
Aha!
1 or 9, but if you picked both, I was going to put it as like 4. I was basically just I wrote down 3 numbers. Alright. So 3...
It'd be really funny if we'd picked all 3 of those.
Yeah, I know. 12.
Oh, that's damage.
Oh,
Wait, what's that?
no, I need a dexterity save to see if you take all of that, half of that, please.
I will take half of that.
Yes, you will.
Natural 20.
Alright. Up next, we have Arithia.
I've remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fly up.
I remember I have wings.
Yeah, fly up onto one of the nearby rooftops so I can sort of have an aerial sort of point of view and look down on the cultist.
Okay.
then I'm going to tap myself with a cure wounds because I could do with some more health than 1.
Okay.
That is nice.
That is
And
good.
then I will use my spiritual weapon to attack the cultist again.
Okay. That does not
No.
hit them, unfortunately.
Yeah. But I'll keep an eye on her. Or her? Yes, her.
Alright, Cole.
If I want to divine smite, do I declare that before or after the attack?
I think it's after the attack.
Yeah, I think it's either. Whatever you prefer.
Then I'm gonna hit and probably
Yeah.
try.
I think it's when you hit, you can then choose to divine smite.
Yeah.
Well, I have not hit, so it doesn't matter. Well, I'm assuming I've not hit with a 9.
No. AC 12. Okay.
Brilliant.
Sky.
Arrow?
No, it's in short range now, so bonus action rage and first action attack.
Go. That hits.
That is an angry
Yay.
boy.
Sky is mad.
Sky's
Oh,
pissed. She's
Cole.
gonna hit some kids.
What?
Drop kick that orphan! Do it!
Officer, I drop kick that orphan in self-defense. 8.
It only did
Yeah,
8
that's damage. Alright,
damage.
cool.
Okay, I'm going to summon my sword and slash this dude because he keeps dodging me.
19 hits.
Now let me check my strength. I need to know how strong my arms are. Oh, and I was quick, so bam. 11 damage.
Alright, how would you like to do this?
Like to... I summon my ice sword, my arm frosting over, pull out the sword, and then just leap up and put it in the head.
Alright, straight down as this shadowy beast kind of lets out this ear-splitting shriek and then slowly disperses into dust. You can see it almost hurt the cultists slightly as they stagger forwards for a moment, letting out a small hiss. But the demon is now out of initiative.
That's what you get for dodging my fireballs. I'm gonna land it back down.
The guards are gonna pull back out their bows. And 2 of them are gonna hit.
Good boys.
Main character!
Damn, alright.
Oh, wow.
16
See,
down.
moral support works.
As the cultist kind of staggers forwards, 2 of them, bang, bang, right in the 2 shoulders. They're slamming their arrows.
It's the main character and his love interest.
Main character 2, MC2, yeah, Electric Boogaloo. Alright, it's the cultist's turn.
Uh-oh. Get out of there, main character!
Yeah. No, they need to... Okay, they're fine. 1 to 8, guys, pick a number.
6.
3.
9. I don't have that anymore. 8.
You're all good.
Yay.
Woof!
3 of the guards go down.
Ouch, I'm glad that didn't hit.
Main character?
Main character's gone, dude.
No! Are they dead?
No,
Or
they're
just
well,
down?
they're down, so they are making
Okay.
death saves.
No! I like to rage metaphorically.
Alright, moving on to Riviere. You're above the cultist.
Yep, I would like to jump down and attempt to grapple them.
Go ahead.
So, yeah.
You need to make dex or strength. They're both shit,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna do that. Ooh!
Right, okay, then, yep. I'm going to use a bonus action to use my spiritual weapons to attack them. So, I believe I get advantage as I've
You
grappled
get
them.
advantage because they're grappled. 19 hits.
Seven more damage.
How would you like to do this?
So grab them from the back and cut their throat.
Alright. You guys watch as two of the guards go down from the lightning. Riviere kind of jumps down from the rooftop above, grabs his hand around, as the spiritual blade slices right across the neck and blood pours out, and they slowly go limp in his arms.
I try and stabilize the guards if they need stabilizing.
Yes, of course.
I will also use Spare the Dying on as many of the guards as I can.
Never mind, I won't bother.
Is that a
Which
cantrip?
I'll reach down.
It's a cantrip I can use as a bonus action with 30 feet range. It's a buffed cantrip.
I'll reach down, see that they're fine. Like, okay.
Yeah, you're able to.
Reverse hardcore.
Yeah.
Can we agree about that?
That was pretty hardcore.
He's like sliced the dude's neck, chopped the guy's head off in like a day.
I'm really sorry you guys had to see that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Seen worse.
Yeah.
I haven't seen worse. I mean, bar fights, but holy, whoa!
Well, goodbye, Cassio.
I'm trying to drop the body.
Yeah.
Did your book tell you that? Like, how'd you find out about this?
Well, I saw this sort of shadowy demon thing in the dead man, and I thought, maybe there's an issue here.
Astute observation.
That is a pretty good observation.
Right, let me just check this thing for any valuables, this body.
I'm going to turn to one of the guards and say, so, where can we collect our gold?
One of them kind of looks at the others, sees that they're stabilized, and like, I've got money right here, and he kind of pulls out a couple platinum piece. He's like, one for each.
That'll do me.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I told you we
How much was it each?
A platinum piece each.
Oh, that's fun.
So he kind of looks over at Riviere, and is like, I know we had no formal agreement, but thank you. And he kind of like walks over and gives you a platinum piece as well.
Thank you, sir. But I was just doing my duty.
Kind of nods and steps
Could
back.
you give this platinum piece to a man or woman of charity in the city instead?
Yes, of course. He takes it back and puts it back in his pocket, and then helps get ready to take the body. As you look over this body, there doesn't seem to be any well-known cultist symbol, more of just a kind of revengeful-looking thing that they've got here going on. But there was a cracked stone that they seem to have used to summon the demon. It wasn't a spell cast by them.
I will keep the stone for now, but I do not know what it is or how it works.
And you also find 6 silver pieces and 20 copper.
I will keep that.
As well as the dagger that she had on her, and mask and clothing.
I won't take her clothing.
And the mask?
I'll keep it for now, just in case I need to compare it to anyone else's.
The stone that she had was like the white stone that was around her necklace, but it's cracked slightly.
Yeah. I'll take the stone for now.
Right? Oh.
Well.
And the guards eventually pick up the body and take it away, as well as the body of the civilian who they cover up respectfully and then carry off to be buried properly.
Oh. So what was that?
Demon.
It's a demon.
Yeah, but like, why?
I do not know. There is evil in this world, Sky, and it must be dealt with by those who can.
And you can?
Well, didn't you see it?
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, you do really good.
Only
I'm very
through my
happy you've been
faith.
paid to help.
Should we get going? I feel like we can at least make sort of over to the next village, then we can crash
We
there.
can make some
Yeah.
ground.
Yes, okay. I'll follow now.
You guys begin to follow out of the city. You slowly get to around 5-6 p.m. now as you're wandering around. There's a small village on the way, or a next town over if you'd like to travel a bit deeper into the... So it'd become darker, but you'd get to the next town over.
I would prefer to rest before too long. I
Yeah,
have exhausted a lot of my options.
as have I. Well, no, actually, I don't have many options.
Your fighting out there was quite impressive.
Thank you. That's kind of all I can do. No.
Well, I have cast all the magic I can for one day, and I may need it again tomorrow.
I've got a bit in me. Does anyone need cure wounds?
I got a bit zapped. So...
Well, I got zapped pretty hard, but if we're gonna be taking a sleep soon, I'll just rest it off, you know?
Well, I mean, you know, you don't want to go to bed hurting. If I'm sleeping soon as well, then it's not like...
What sorts of damage did the demon do?
It did mainly slashing damage with its claws.
Okay. Yeah, because I just realised I had some resistances, but that's not for that.
Right, the first one is for Sky. Is it 1d8 for cure wounds?
Yeah.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
That's an exclamation mark, not a 1.
That's an exclamation.
Alright.
There you go.
As you guys kind of wander towards the closest village that you were passing by, this seems to be a livestock village. So horses, cows, sheep, they sell a lot of the meats and goods to the cities nearby and other nearby towns. So the village itself is quite small, but they make a lot of homemade goods, so butters, cheeses, pastries, a lot of, you know, just handmade foods.
Nice.
They don't eat the first one you said, right?
Well, no, that's mainly for, like, they sell those on.
Okay.
They will eat them if they need to eat them, but...
Everything else runs out.
Yeah. Like, horse meat isn't bad for you, but they'd rather use them as transport and...
Socially unacceptable in the UK.
Yeah.
It's even
Tesco,
more...
anyway. Sorry, Tesco, anyway.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Not sponsored by Tesco.
Yeah. Not sponsored. Anyway. Yeah, they have horses mainly to breed them for work usage, but any that kind of don't fit the work usage will probably go to meat, because it's not a, you know, it's not looked down upon kind of food. It's eaten more in lower class, you know, because it's like donkey meat, really.
That sounds even worse, honestly.
I don't know, man. Horse testicles, though. Whew, high-class delicacy.
I mean, a donkey is the hillbilly version of a horse.
Wasn't, like, horse semen the most expensive liquid?
Why are we talking about this?
Sorry, carry on. Moving on.
Well, we're having a nice shop here at the town.
Oh, God. Okay, so as you kind of walk into the small village, you see a hunter walking back from the woods, this kind of angel man with dark black wings and a deer dragging behind him, kind of a long sword and a bow over his back. You guys alright?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you go, Cassius.
I just said we're wanderers.
Oh, right.
I think we're looking for a place to stay for the night at the moment. Would you know anywhere nearby?
That doesn't have murder.
I don't think we do that here, but yeah, there's a small place down the road for passerbys. Do you have any horses or carts?
No.
With us, no.
Alright.
Nope.
They'll be able to check you in fairly easily then. It's just a little place, small rooms, but, you know, it gets people passing by.
What's it called?
Valadin. It's a bit of a
Right.
play on words. Valadin in,
I see. Well,
It's
I
a
think
valid
reference.
in.
Yeah, it's the Valadin, but it's the valid in, It's valid. Anyway, there's gonna be food in town if you guys want it tonight. If not, I guess eat your own. As he kind of steps off towards more the central part where the fountain is, where they seem to be cooking in a very, very large, almost, kind of like witch's cauldron kind of size, where they're cooking a large meal for everyone, and he brings the deer over to begin slicing it up.
Do you guys want to eat in town tonight, or?
That sounds delightful.
Yes, we could try and get to know each other better.
I suppose, yeah.
Alright.
Do we want to head to the inn first, just to book our room, or?
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case it gets filled up, we can't get one.
Okay. So as you guys kind of step towards the inn, it seems like it used to be one of the larger family homes in the village that the village was kind of built around. So more like a kind of large farmhouse estate home that they then turned into a large inn that they can rent out rooms to. There's a very slim, very fine-skinned fairy woman who's standing at the front desk with long, almost pinkish purplish wings with long floating tips on the end. She kind of sees you enter into the front room and looks up rather sweetly. Hello, welcome. How can I help you all?
Hi, we're looking for rooms for the night.
Yes, of course. How many rooms would you like?
4, please.
That'll be a silver a night, if that's alright. Unless if you want something fancier, we can move up to the bigger rooms, but we only have 2 of those.
I don't know about the others.
Smaller one.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll pay a silver.
How much are those rooms?
They're about 6 silver a night.
I can give you 1 gold piece. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful, thank you. Have a lovely night.
Business night.
Just a bit.
Cassius, did you just reverse haggle them?
No, it's good. And keep the change, darling, as well.
Oh, thank you. She kind of turns around and hands 3 silver keys to the others, and then turns back and hands a larger silver key with a gold key attached. It's like, that'll take you to the bathhouse out back if you would like to go there.
Fine establishment.
Very much. The old owners wanted it to become something to bring stuff to the village, so we try our best to keep it.
Well, it's brought us.
Yes, and you all seem very nice.
Right, are we going up to our rooms, or are we going straight into town?
I'm going to head into town. Join the celebration.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll join.
Yes.
Alright. As you kind of step out and head towards the town, you see women, men and children kind of rushing about around the large cauldron as people are lining up with different dishes that they've made from their own homes and putting them on this large table that a bunch of men are still building kind of at the end of it, with a couple of women watching over them and telling them all of their mistakes. They're crafting sections of the long table as people are arriving, just so they know how much they need. And while some of the sections seem a lot smaller and older in age, with moss and, not as newly built as some others, you can see almost the growth of the village over time through these celebrations, through each addition of these tables to the end. The village itself is filled with quite a lot of children and families and people who've moved out of the city for a simpler life, but it's more upper lower class, but not quite middle class here. So everyone's got enough money to live, above the poverty line, but they don't exactly buy 200 gold dresses on a daily basis.
Those are my favorite kind of dresses.
I'm going to go up to the men building the table and ask if they need any help.
One of them, who's kind of like this half-orc man, glances up and he's like, yeah, that'd be quite nice. You got any skills to help build it? We just need to add a few more planks. There's a few more kids arriving than we thought there would.
I mean, no more skills than the average person, but, I'm quite strong, so anywhere I can be of use.
Just on par with us then, mate. Come on. He kind of like pats your shoulder and helps you down as he, gets you to hold a plank of wood while another person holds way too close to the nails than is physically safe while the other guy hammers it down. Yeah, it's going well. And eventually the rest of you are kind of approached by a couple of the hunters who've brought back food that is now kind of cooking and boiling in the pots. You guys joining us for the festivities?
Of course.
Wonderful. It's always good to be around somebody for holidays like this, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, you missing somebody back home, or?
Not really.
No.
Not home anyway.
Bad family issues, or?
Well, we're not here anymore, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's understandable. Well, hopefully you can find some, at least peace of mind here with us tonight. Kind of gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Thank you.
He waves you all to settle down, and you're slowly beginning to realise that the food here is going to be completely free tonight. This is something they do on the festivities and the holidays. They get everyone together
No,
for
we're
kind
just
of...
new or random.
Even though you're just new or random, they're going to feed you.
It's so nice.
On the
I'm going to
festivities.
flirt.
You're going to flirt? Oh, no. Okay, who are you picking out of the crowd, Cassius? What are you going for?
The nice lady.
You want to go for the fairy lady?
Well, that depends. Is she like the size of a fairy or like the size of a normal person?
No, she's the size of a normal person. She's just got fairy wings.
Yeah, I'll go for the fairy lady.
Alright, let me grab a picture then. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I like this one. Alright, so kind of like long orange hair. I couldn't really find one with purple wings that I liked the look of because Pinterest, it's like 2 scrolls down and it's already sexual. So this is the best I could get for not that. So kind of the purplish pinkish wings, kind of short, very fair, pale skin, slim. She's helping out, moving dishes around, getting kids to settle down and sit on their end of the table, because the kids have a kind of lower down table that Cole is helping to build. But she's just kind of stepping about it. Cole, are you going to become competition?
No, that is out of character. That's not my views only, not Cole's.
Alright. Yeah, she's kind of stepping about, putting down bowls, and just in general helping out. What would you... This is going to go well. Go on, Cassius.
Do you need any help, lady?
I'm alright at the moment, thank you, but you can help settle some of the kids down if that's alright.
Oh, I can do that. And I'm gonna just start helping out, and just trying to be real nice and stuff. Don't want to look a couple flirts here and there.
She gives soft smiles and, stuff like that. Yeah, just enjoys the help and the company as she settles down and gets everything ready. And then after about half an hour of everybody helping out, everything gets put out. As many things, if there's doubles up, so if there's multiple bread rolls that they put down kind of at intervals at the table, and eventually get everyone to settle where their tastes align. So they have kind of a more meat option near the top, more vegetarian, and more vegan options near the end, and then the kids' table with simpler foods that aren't all too expensive or anything they're going to turn down or waste. So you guys can pick to sit wherever.
I'm going to sit with the orc guy that I was helping.
I'll sit near Cole.
I'll
Be
sit
on
with
the
Mary if she's okay with that.
edge of the meat area, so like just between the meat and the knot.
Yeah. Alright. So the food itself, what they've been cooking in the crock, not the crock pot, they would not have one of those. The pressure cooker's done, let's get out the food.
Let me put it in the microwave real quick, it's a little cold.
They get out the cauldron is kind of a stew that they've made fresh from there with fresh venison just recently caught, and all of them on the kind of meat end begin to tuck in. There's more of a vegetable soup that's been handed out to vegetarians. They're, happy to equate for anything that people are looking for, and as you've seen, are happy to feed anyone who comes by and wants to join them in the kind of celebration of just being together on one day a year. Right, would anyone like to ask anyone anything?
Can I ask the orc guy what we're celebrating?
Right. Grab my
Come on,
flask.
It's the autumn festival.
Is it like the start of harvest, or like?
It's Autumn's Giving. So,
Right.
Where does top half go?
Shut up. Autumn's Giving is basically a time to, settle any misconceptions people have about each other, settle any debts, let things go, and just kind of come to terms with the fact that we're all people and we're all just trying our best. So, it's a day
How
for
did it
us to.
start?
Well, it started mainly with the Allfathers. The end of election ends on this day, and they attempt to bring peace to all courts to give their pleas and prove that they should be back next year. But in towns like this and villages, we don't see too much of the Allfathers themselves, so we crafted into our own holiday of giving back.
Yeah, I see.
Gives you a soft smile and then settles down to begin eating.
I'm gonna pull my mask down just enough to eat.
He kind of glances over. You from anywhere special?
From here and there.
We're all friends here. You don't need to hide any scars if you have them.
Well, I just I like keeping this on.
Very well then. Yes, no further, and just, takes it as like a religious or a personal thing and doesn't mind you having it on at all. If anyone has any questions for each other.
I'm actually gonna turn to the fairy and. So I don't think I caught your name, love.
Ava.
What a beautiful name.
Thank you. You just passing through?
Oh, yes, for the time being.
Alright. Well, hopefully
What's this village called?
Candor. Kandor. Candor.
But as you know, we are staying for the night.
Indeed, yeah.
Do you have any plans tonight?
Well, I'm mainly gonna help clean up after this. Probably, clean up around the inn as well, and then head home.
Can I see Cassius flirting?
Yeah, you can see this. You can see this blatantly. Okay. Everyone.
I'm gonna get up and start walking over.
All right.
I'm just gonna watch.
He's gonna.
I'd love to invite you up to my room for some wine.
Wine's quite rare around here. Where'd you get that?
I bought it from a city down that way, and I point to the way we came from.
Oh, Arithia, alright.
Yeah.
Cassius, I believe I owe you this silver piece.
Gonna take it.
Yeah, there's the bet we made.
What bet is that?
In that fight with the bandits, I didn't believe that you'd take on 5 of them all by yourself. But
He's actually.
You really proved me wrong.
Oh yes, that firebolt really takes out a lot of men.
It sure does. Anyway, I'm a good loser, so that's yours fair and square. I go back to my seat.
Thank you. God.
Ava kind of looks over a bit shocked and surprised, like, wow, 5 of them.
Yes, well, it was really nothing. I took on a demon, though, however.
Wow.
I sliced us right in the head. Well, I had some friends, but, I'm the one that killed it.
Arithia, you're hearing this, so, bro.
I'm comfortable here.
I killed the demon.
Sure. Well done.
I stabbed it in the head.
She kind of, like, giggles.
He's not lying, he's just exaggerating the truth.
Oh my god, Cole, the ultimate wingman. Oh, she kind of passes down some other, like fruits and vegetables and, nice roasted potatoes all the way down to the others and offers them to everyone.
Love roast potatoes.
Oh, they're so good. I want roast potatoes now. I'm gonna go make some after this. just to eat potatoes for dinner, that's it.
Oh, I did that once. They were underdone.
Oh. I have chicken strips in the fridge as well. I'm gonna eat those.
Potatoes with the chicken strips.
Oh god. She kind of turns to Cassie and she's like, so, what was that offer again?
Oh, I'd love to invite you up to my room for some wine and, chatting.
Sure. I'd love to know more about you.
I'd love to know more about you.
I love more. Sorry, that's all I heard, and my brain would not get off of it. She kind of nods and giggles softly. Is like, yeah, that sounds amazing. It'd be, good to try some wine. Never really had some. More of the hunter's chops. We have issues with a few bandits, but we forget about it at times like this.
It is a really fun party.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how fun you consider jokes from the village elder, but some of them are half funny. He's going to be doing that later, maybe during dinner, but then music, dancing, and the younger ones will go home. I think some will be stay out drinking, but after that, I'd love to just chat.
Wonderful.
Anyone?
I could even take you to the dance if you want.
Sure. That'd be nice. Does anyone else want to ask anyone questions?
I think I'm good.
Alright.
I'd probably just engage in whatever basic chat was going on.
Yeah. There's a few people complaining about the same thing she mentioned about bandits, but any of the older people kind of, tell them just knock it off, let it go for today. Like, try and enjoy yourselves.
Not on Christmas. Come on.
Come on, it's Christmas. Stop it. Stop it. It's Christmas.
We don't talk about bills on Christmas.
Don't talk about their money problems. Yeah. So as you guys kind of settle in for the first holiday of the year, the first real get-together of many people across the world, and peacemaking across Arithia, that's where we're going to end the session.
Woo! I'd say that was a success. None of us died.
That is typically a good start to a session.
Was the combat like a good mix of like hard but not too easy?
I love.
Yeah, the combat was about
the
right.
start.
Okay.
I think.
Fuck you! And then I shoot a fireball.
Oh, amazing.
2 nat 20s.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful.
1 on both initiatives.
Oh yeah.
My first roll was a nat 20.
Like, okay, who's gonna get the first nat 20? Next person to roll gets the nat 20.